want to waste any time, like, at all. I am just getting home and settling down. It's 7:20 p.m. So Summer Games Fest started at like 5 p.m. or something like that. So I'm 2 hours late to this, but you know, I'm working. I'm a working man. I'm in the working class. So what can you do? This is going to be posted on YouTube. I will say, leave a comment down below what you thought of everything, because as y'all know, or if you new to the channel, I like the community aspect of uploading, so I really appreciate anybody that can just let me know stuff in the comments down below. I don't care if it's a paragraph, I'm gonna read it, I'll try to respond. And yeah, you know, let me know what your thoughts are on the actual award show, on the events, on the games that was shown, on the trailers, whatever. I know there's stuff that's dropping today. I don't know everything. I know Liza P Overture was announced because I got a freaking a notification from X about it, which was crazy because I got that shit in the middle of me working. It was like, yo, this is available right now. So I mean, I know there's a couple of things in there. I mean, it's ticking me off. Like, you gotta understand, I hate that, like, I have this regular ass working day, so I never get to like react or get to these events live. This shit sucks. I freaking hate it. But when I can get to it, I definitely do whatever I can to get to it. I just don't like the fact that, I mean, that's just what it is. This is my life, so I'm gonna make do with what I can make do with. You feel what I mean? Normally, obviously, I would either record it, but I feel like, you know, it's whatever. I'm trying to get into the habit of just streaming things more, posting clips, and just getting more used to just doing this more. So even though I'm frustrated and upset, I still want to get into it, and I'm just gonna post this whole stream basically just straight raw. So if you're not used to that, it's whatever. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you enjoy the vibes, make sure you slide subscribe. I really appreciate it, as it does help us my channel in the algorithm, helps me grow, and just helps me get out there. Without further ado, I'm gonna start this whole thing from the beginning, and I'm just gonna watch it all the way through. So if you hear from stream and you've already been keeping up with the Summer Games Fest, I apologize, but like I just explained, I'm literally late. I can only do so much. I get home from work, I'm a part of you, I'm with you, I'm the working class, okay? I'm the working class. There are drops enabled. I don't know if there's any drops for this, but there are drops enabled. Oh, you don't get what you want? That's, well, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Usually you're really active when we watch events and award shows, so I'm looking forward to just conversating. And again, if you're just watching on YouTube, eventually when this gets posted, because I haven't gotten multi-streaming set up quite yet, you know what I mean? Then yeah, let me know shit down in the comments. I'm gonna get multi-streaming set up before the end of the year, though. I can tell you that. I literally have a lot on my plates, and I'll make an announcement if that's something that anybody cares about at a different point in time. But I have a lot on my plate, and a lot of my money is going other places, and I'm extremely stressed. So if I look stressed and I look tired, that's also why. I literally have had like zero downtime. I got home, fed my dogs, helped with relaxing my wife, sat down for a little bit, got my work clothes off. I'm visualizing this. I got my eyes closed right now, and now I just like went through scenarios of being frustrated and like what I should do, and I just settled on like, who gives a fuck, bro? I'm just about to watch this shit late. About to call this shit a rerun. Y'all remember reruns back in the day? How many people were old enough to actually know reruns? You know, reruns where they rerun a show back to back, and it's the same thing. Like, it's literally the exact same show that was just run, but it's a rerun. It's literally just making it. Y'all not that old. I know, I'm dating myself. Y'all not that old. But the ones that understand, you know, you get it. All right, let me get this set up real quick. Go over to. Do I want to be in the corner? Yeah, fuck it. We gonna be in the corner. Just chilling. We usually down here anyway, so we gonna be in the corner just chilling. Hey, you see it, viewer discretion advised. Ugh. Hey, yo, shout out Jeff Keighley. I don't know if he has any part of how their logo looks and stuff. But I really appreciate the attention to detail of how he changes the logo ever so slightly every event. And this event really got like this like popping, almost like watercolor type of a style to it. I love it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase.
That's all I ask. I appreciate just that.
Video games,
even if you just barely type in stuff, that's all I can ask.
Coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all.
Oh, by the way, I did tell somebody else that I know about Union Arena. I haven't gotten into it myself yet, but I did tell somebody else about that.
Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit
of captions are like a little behind.
Some brand new game announcements.
Marvel Hero. Hold on. So new characters in Marvel Rivals and or more deep dive look on token fighting souls, because that I'm gonna begin to that.
Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025.
Yup. Shout out to that. Yup. 100%. I've been hearing a lot about Expedition. Look, see now that it's a lot, like now that I'm just taking it over myself, I can pause it and I don't, you know what I mean? I can pause it, I can talk, and like, who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? It's no longer live. I can pause this shit. You know what I mean? Elden Ring, totally. I mean, I've been hearing lots of great things about Expedition 33. I've been meaning to get into it, but I'll get to it when I get to it. Repo, I've been hearing a lot about that too. Kind of just like a funny game. You play with friends, but like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really got friends I play games with like that anymore. We usually are into vastly different games now. I don't know what happened. And then on top of that, not to get too deep, I just got people that I've distanced myself with, or they've distanced themselves with me because of holding on to things from our past. It is what it is. Oblivion. I did a stream 2 weeks ago checking out Oblivion Remastered for the first time. It was also my very first time ever playing Oblivion. Don't know if I'll upload that on the YouTube channel, but I have uploaded some shorts from that stream. I actually enjoyed it, even though I've been getting some comments thinking that I hate it just because I made a comment that CD Projekt Red took over the moniker of like leading games in open world video games since Witcher. I just think Witcher 3 is a better game than Skyrim. I mean, you can hate me for saying that, and I'll stand 10 toes on that. I think CD Projekt Red is better at making open world games than Bethesda games. It is what it is. You can be in your feelings about it, but the difference between Bethesda and CD Projekt Red is when Bethesda has a bug, they call it a feature. They expect you to live on with it. When CD Projekt Red has a bug, they say, here's Cyberpunk. Now here's Cyberpunk 2.0. It's an entirely different experience. They said those bugs aren't features. They were mishaps. Let's fix this. Bethesda could never. I'm just saying. The only game that I give them props for actually trying to dedicate fixes to was fucking Fallout 76. Don't at me. Stop commenting some hate shit on my shorts and stuff. But if you do, I still appreciate the comments, because engagement is engagement, bro. It is what it is. What are you hoping is here? Okay, I'm hoping that we get, it's a long shot, but your boy still got the PS5 Spider-Man controller. Let me get Spider-Man 3. Just announce it, just a little bit. Maybe, just maybe, hear me out. DLC, that Carnage storyline still just in the wind. What happened to Wraith? I'm saying. Announced the Venom standalone a game, not sing-alone. Potentially, maybe, the Wolverine. Give me some gameplay for that, please. Something. A couple more updates to Marvel Rivals, something to suck me back into the game. I was kind of upset with season 2 of Marvel Rivals. Y'all gave us 2 characters, and you gave us the whole Fantastic Four in the first season? But season 2, you gave us 2 characters, Emma Frost and Ultron? Hello? I was looking for more. I mean, y'all went all out in season 2 with the costumes, don't get me wrong. But I'm hoping for like a little extra information on that. I'm hoping for some more information on Tokon Fighting Souls, which is the new Marvel fighting game that's being developed by Arc System, the same developers that made Guilty Gear, same developers that helped in making made Dragon Ball Fighters, and they help with a lot of other shit. Like that's their bread and butter. Like fucking Arc Sys can't make a bad game if they tried. They can't make a boring game if they tried. They just can't. All their games are flavorful, look beautiful, and have this animation style that is so uniquely and stylistically just theirs. You know it's an Arc Sys game when you see it. And I'm just looking forward to more information on that, more character drops. I'm glad they finally got Ghost Rider in a fighting game without it having to be like something we beg for. Like the last time we did that or had that was freaking Marvel vs. Capcom. You said this is a long pause. I don't care. You can skip ahead because you're probably watching this on YouTube. Elden Ring, Night Ring, fucks with that. Only thing I'm hoping for is maybe announce a crossplay. We 2025. What are we doing? Crossplay. Sony, stop being jackasses. I know how y'all do. Let these mans cook so everybody can enjoy the pot full of food, okay? Everybody like Elden Ring, everybody like these Souls games now because Elden Ring pushed the narrative and made it popular to love the Soulsborne genre. So if we got a collaborative effort to make Elden Ring multiplayer with Night Ring, then what the hell is holding y'all back from just having crossplay so I can play with my homies on PC and or Xbox? Tell me. Please, because Lord knows I ain't got 2,000 to drop on a new PC to play with my homies. Because my current laptop is literally what it's doing right now for me streaming. That's all the fuck that shit can do, basically. I can't stream and or record and play newer games on this shit anymore, bro. I got a 1660 Ti mobile. You gotta remember, put that little M next to it because it's a laptop. Yeah. So, Split Fiction, look kind of cool. Not really sure if I'm hoping for like some more information or news on that per se. What else am I actually looking forward to? Ninja Gaiden 4. Looking for Ninja Gaiden 4. I need a release date, some more gameplay, something. I'm really tired of not having more of that. They did announce Neo 3 and showed us gameplay. We got a demo. I'm going to play that demo at some point. It's an alpha demo. But maybe if they could tell us a little bit more about Neo 3, that would be pretty cool. Team Ninja just cooks no matter what. I've been a huge fan of Team Ninja for as long as I can remember, bro. What else am I kind of looking forward to in this? I don't know. Persona 6? Persona 4 remastered? Elder Scrolls 6. I know, I'm just dropping this out. Fallout 3 and or New Vegas package deal coming natively to consoles again, like a remaster on the same level maybe of Oblivion. If it's not, then just, another version of them like they want to do for their beloved child Skyrim. I'm just saying, people on modern consoles that doesn't have backward compatibility want to play those games and can't play those games without having to stream them, but the streamed versions of the game, which is insane, is only base versions of the game, when you could easily just say, hey, this is Game of the Year editions of these titles, and has, like, if it was like how I'm doing right now, y'all see on the channel I'm playing the God of War franchise, and I'm going through it from 2005. I just finished playing the whole first God of War game, and then we all collectively agreed in a poll that y'all want me to play that chronologically. I'm streaming those titles through PlayStation Plus on my PlayStation 5 because they have them there. There's no DLCs for those older games, correct? But what if I want to go play New Vegas and I don't got my PS3? Or I don't feel like hooking that up right now. I don't want to get it out. Or you know what I mean? What if I want to just do everything from the PS5? And just remove me from the equation. What if there's another person out there that they got into certain games late, but they see it's available and they don't even know it's the base version? Like, come on now. Just, if you're gonna allow us to stream a game, just allow us to stream the whole experience. We talking about 15-year-old games at this point. What are we doing? What are we even talking about? Something else I'm looking forward to, probably something that's like around the $30 mark that I could just play on my PS Portal or something, or like a Steam Deck game, you know, something not too crazy, side scroller like. Oh, more Phantom Zero, please. I need a release date for Phantom Zero. Phantom Zero Blade something, Blade Zero, it's something like that. His last announcement said it was released in 2025, and we're halfway through the year, and I haven't seen anything else since. And the last time we heard something was like in February, I think. What else? Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I know I try to like write down shit and keep a hold of stuff like that. I don't have my notepad with me. I know it's probably a running joke now that every time I sit down with this shit, my notepad ends. Oh, actually, it's not missing. I know where it's at. It's sitting behind here. Yeah. See, I thought I was joking. I keep my shit, bro. State of Play 2K25, what y'all see right there? I told y'all these are games that I was looking forward to. That stuff that I was looking forward to. I stay on top of that. You know, one of the things that I checked out from here that y'all seen me play the first half of was Lost Records. I was serious about playing Lost Records. Now, I haven't gotten around to playing the second half of it because, unfortunately, a tragedy happened in my family, quite literally, around the time that shit was dropping. So, I just haven't picked up that motivation. And I'm not going to lie to you, Lost Records is a heavy game, bro. It's a heavy game. And I don't know if I'm ready to emotionally involve myself in that experience for another 9 hours. I'm estimating, as I had went into the initial stream, like, it's going to be a couple hour stream. Ended up streaming for like 9-10 hours. So yeah, I'll be writing my shit down. So we finna start writing shit down again. I don't play about this shit. And I'll be crossing off the ones I actually be checking out and stuff. I'm a little late to checking off some of this stuff. Some of this stuff still hasn't even come out yet. Splitgate 2 has a demo. The whole game isn't out. The Lies of P DLC, like I said, they did say that was gonna drop. I heard something because I got a notification off of X. FNAF Secrets of the Mimic still not out yet. No release date. Midnight Walk says May 8th. I don't know. Did they push that back? Because I haven't seen any trailer for it since. The Digimon shit. When's that dropping? I'm still waiting. Lost Soul Aside says it's dropping in May. Bitch, we're in June. What happened? Split Fiction actually came out. Directive 8020 said it's coming out October. Maybe. Says Hell Is Us is still coming out this year. So I have a couple of stuff written down here, and almost none of them has actually dropped yet. And especially the ones in the month of May that it said it would drop in, or in the month of August that hasn't come yet. So we waiting. So let me go ahead and write this down right here. Summer Games Fest. $2K25. We'll see. We shall see what actually is released today. Some surprise drops, maybe. CD Projekt Red fix their shit over time, but yeah, dead ass, bro, straight up. But that's just immediately lied about 76. The There's one game they announced today that you're not gonna like, but I think it looks stupid. It's hilarious. No release date. FNAF Secret Mimic drops the 13th of this month. Yeah. Okay, so FNAF drops the 13th of this month, but initially we didn't have a release date for that. And this was off of the state of play of 2K of 2025. So like, or maybe it was the first state of play actually. Because we just had a state of play that just passed, right? So I don't know if they did a like, hey, this is coming out. But initially, from the first state of play, there was no release date. Because I wrote down release dates of the ones that have release dates here. Maybe, I don't know. Because I off of this, I don't have it. It's actually one of the only ones I don't have. I'm still looking for that Onimusha 2 remake. Said it's coming out this year. Haven't seen it. Halfway through the year now. Then there's a new Onimusha coming out. The Way of the Sword. That's coming in 2026. Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia.
Damn, Monster Hunter Wilds did drop. I forgot all about that.
Stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter.
Yo, what is Noisy about? In Zoe.
Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative project...
Hey, we both got no friends to play with. Maybe we just got to figure it out. We end up linking and playing it together.
With more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery.
I have been wanting to check out Schedule 1, but I don't think it's on PlayStation.
Showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives
I could probably get that to work on the PC.
Are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show,
can y'all help bigger or small creators find their audiences? So I've been trying for like 7 years now.
Let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers.
Oh, you know what I want to see? Kingdom Hearts.
To chart their own course.
I don't care if it's a spin-off, tie-in, like standalone title. Give me something from Kingdom Hearts, damn, bro. It ain't got to be Kingdom Hearts 4.
Dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
You think you're the Harbinger? You might.
Prometheus? Nah, fucking. Is this copyrighted music? Executioners? Damn. I really do mess with these designs. Ooh! Ooh! Brody want to be Kratos so bad. Okay. Want to be Kratos and Doom guy. Oh! Nah, the most graphic death I've still seen yet so far out of God of War, the older games, is me playing God of War Ascension and watching Kratos literally rip the brain out of a fucking elephant creature. I was so shook. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Until you fail. Then what?
No Kingdom Hearts. This an indie studio? All right, AAA titles. I want to, no excuse now. You got indie studios that have literally probably barely a quarter of your budget making their games look like this. Why are you spending $100 million on an Assassin's Creed game? No hate to Assassin's Creed, one of my favorite franchises back in the day. But that goes towards Call of Duty. That goes towards every other thing out there. You got games that are costing $50 million. Some of these motherfucking directors need to take a pay cut, bro, because your developers are actually fucking stressing out. Like the lead developers are like basically getting all their money.
You and your friends can join the fight.
Also, shout out to that. I actually enjoyed a little bit of the first Mortal Shell. I didn't completely finish it. I probably played maybe 2 hours of the first Mortal Shell. I feel like the first Mortal Shell came out around the same time, potentially, as Lords of the Fallen 2. Yo, facts. Is it me, or did Fortnite basically copy the entire identity, like the whole business model, I guess you could say, of Roblox? They turned Fortnite into Dance Dance Revolution, into Mario Kart, into every other thing. You can build a horror game in Fortnite. You can build this shooter. Like, it feels like they made a huge shift in their business direction into like Roblox 2, basically.
The great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Woo! Death Stranding 2? Nah. Before you speak, Hideo, I do have a hope that you speak about that other horror game you got coming out. You barely touched on it beforehand.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
Isn't it crazy how
let me ask you, Mr. Kojima,
how famous you could get to where your name just holds so much respect and power? You say Hideo Kojima, rappers know who you talking about. Other celebrities know who you talking about. Everybody else know who you talking about.
Everyone experienced the
like people just know you and your logo, what it used to stand for.
Something new, connection.
That's crazy.
We faced the pandemic, so I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month.
Yeah,
right
you
now,
see that?
I know you prepared
they got,
a special
you know,
clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
They clearly sitting here having to do a remake of a game that he helped make, so like that just shows you where they're actually at, because they still can't produce a good enough story. I'm just saying they should have just continued with Raiden or Raiden, however you want to pronounce it. Is this for SGF? Hold on. This isn't Death Stranding 2? Look at. Yeah, the beauty of Twitch. Sorry, man. Oh my gosh. What's crazy is I actually have my ads like very conservative on my thing. There's like a menu, a graph line or something, or like a bar, basically, almost like a progress bar that you can drag, and the closer you get to the right side of the screen, the more ads you could like have put during X amount of time, and the closer you drag it to the left, it's the least amount of ads. Mine is maybe a quarter the way of that bar full, so like I'm on the lower end of having ads, and it's still freaking putting a bunch of ads. That's just Twitch.
Welcome. Have a seat.
I will say though, Twitch, you know, does make it give a purpose and meaning for like subbing up. So I do appreciate anybody that can sub up, because it does go a long way, and you don't get ads.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Okay, hold on. One second. I'm sorry, y'all. Just give me 1 sec. I just need 1 sec. I just need 1 second. Just need 1 second. Just need 1 second, please. I just need 1 second, please. Let me go ahead, add that, put that over here. This makes it really freaking hard to see, but like I don't care. Ooh, too big. There we go. Now it can just show up there. Yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. Yeah. No, I totally understand. Like I said, the way that I have it, actually, I'll show you. I don't mind. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about right before we get more into this. If I go to monetization and then I go to ads, this is what I meant. I don't need a tutorial. Mine is like barely a quarter to like a half away full, and it shows you right here. The closer you get to the right side, the higher amount of ads you'll get. The closer you get to the left side, the lower amount of ads. I keep mine like right around here. That's it, because I'm smaller. You know, if people want to sub up, I appreciate it. I don't even know how much Twitch subs are now, like maybe $4.99, but I heard like on certain platforms they've increased it to $7.99. And really, I only say sub up if you really are going to be down to like watch the person more often than not, and you really want to be there to support them and stuff like that. And maybe they're there every day, or you know they got a certain schedule or whatever, or they got certain things that they try to do with me. Everybody knows, or I guess if you're newer, you don't know. I do giveaways, and I give away certain games. Like I did a giveaway for $100 version of Sparking Zero when that shit was out. I know Sparking Zero didn't turn out as the game that everybody wanted. I still fucks with it though. And I did a giveaway for, I think it was Resident Evil 4 remake. I did a giveaway for, so I be just, you know, I be throwing money at my if you support me, I support you. I mean, that's how I do shit. I mean, is that not how life's supposed to work? Y'all lift me up, I uplift you with me. On God, that's how I was taught. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Twitch, I get it. Twitch is asked for ads.
What do you do? For living.
I'm a porter.
Oh, we got a new porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay.
I don't even know if you've seen what I was showing you then.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
What? Yo, these subtitles is off.
You really don't remember me.
Oh.
The girl. You're alive.
Ooh.
Stop.
Here's my thing with Death Stranding. I couldn't get through the first game. I was hyper invested. I can't remember what, like when the game came out, I was streaming the game. And
well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we.
You know what? I'm not going to be pausing like that anymore. I'm sorry.
Tell us
when
a
Death
little bit more about
Stranding
this clip
came
from
out,
the
I just
character
couldn't
Neil
get
was
through it. I loved the soundtrack, and I was streaming it. And then I just kind of like hit a point where I was like,
Neo.
when I moved, I couldn't get back
I
into
can't
it.
really say because there'll be spoilers. But you saw the cancer mark on both of their hands. So they have this deep connection and reveals throughout the story. And last time on DS1, we have Cliff, who was played by Mats. And of course, by story, he will not be in DS2. But this time, Neo will be playing like the role that Mats did. For DS2 this time. And Cliff was a very popular character, but I think we have to kind of top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I think it was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character, Neo, too. Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers.
Oh, it's coming out that
But
that
there
quick?
is more to share.
Damn.
And, you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game.
I did not know that
gameplay
shit was coming
demo,
out so
alongside Elle
so
Fanning and
quickly.
Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
Needle
I'll show you the gameplay scene of Neo. So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday, too.
Excellent. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
All right. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party.
My fault, y'all. I'm in the middle of setting up a hotkey.
Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Woo! Lucy James. I don't know who that is, but you gotta sometimes just hype it up.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic-scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Oh, no. I know. That was my fault.
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Tom Hardy.
Ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war, but war found me.
The war found me.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds.
Damn, this shit look good.
But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story.
I know this is random. I think they should do a For Honor too.
Go write your own.
Okay, Chronicles Medieval. Look kind of cool. I'm not gonna write that one down. I want to wait to see more for that.
That was a very cool new project in a
Chronicles.
brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
You said War Simulator. I see that. Is this the Mario Kart thing? Oh, no, no, no. What am I talking about? Fucking Mario Kart. This is Sonic Racers. Freaking music is bopping. Okay, Hachi no Mitsu, okay. Only if I get to beat Steve. What? Okay, okay. Okay, yeah. Got me sold. Got me sold. Shout out my boy Knuckles. See, they trying to update game because, you know, they got that the new Mario Kart freaking world for $80, which is crazy.
We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
It's crazy. It's the first game I'm writing down, Sonic Racing.
Thank you, Jeff.
Cross Worlds.
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series.
Release date?
Developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team.
Release date?
You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race.
Release date though?
Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Woo! Let's go! I know he's throwing shade right now. Fuck Nintendo.
Of your friends
At the moment. Fuck Nintendo at the moment. It's okay. We still love Nintendo at times.
I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
What? Yeah, they eating, bro.
Minecraft.
They eating.
Sonic.
They eating.
I guess you could say you gotta go craft.
They're eating.
Well, I gotta
They're
laugh.
eating.
That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Okay, but like, all I'm asking for is a release date. Did that shit just not have a release date? Did we see this before? I know that art style. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know this art style. Hear me out. You want to know how I know this art style? Hear me out. Hear me out. On God, unsubscribe, unfollow if I'm wrong. You know what I have right here? You know what I have right here on my freaking ceiling? You want to know what I have right here? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show, for the niggas that don't know, I'm going to show you what I have right here on my fucking ceiling. I'm going to show y'all what I have right here on my fucking ceiling. I'm going to show y'all what I have right here on my ceiling. You see what that is? You see what that is? That's motherfucking Code Vein. This nigga don't play about no Code Vein. I know that motherfucking art style. That shit's Code Vein. You see that shit right here? You see that right there, brother? That's Code Vein. That's, yup. It's on my ceiling, bro. That's Code Vein. Unfollow, unsubscribe if I'm wrong. Unfollow, unsubscribe if I'm wrong. Unfollow, unsubscribe if I'm wrong. Dislike the video if I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong, bro. I know I'm not. I know that fucking art style. You talking about somebody that know life that game for so fucking long. Stop it. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know. Just from the art style. All I needed to see was the nigga's face. Just tell me that's not Code Vein, bro. Tell me that's not Code Vein 2. Code Vein DLC, something.
It wounds.
Tell me I'm wrong.
And for our world,
Tell me I'm wrong.
promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
I'm writing it down. It's Code Vein, bro. I'm writing it down.
But you have the power to change.
That's motherfucking Code Vein, bro. That's fucking Code Vein, brother. Get out of here, bro.
If time were a weapon,
This is just updated art style. It's still art. It's the same thing, though.
do the sins of ruin. In this time, or maybe the next.
Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing.
Save us all.
Bandai Namco, stop playing. I'm on this. Now, I only got the only problem I got with the trailer, why they make the character look like Nero from Devil May Cry. This is motherfucking Code Vein. This is Code Vein, bro. Don't tell me I don't know my shit, bro. Don't tell. Yup. It's day one cop. Day one cop. Day one cop. Day one cop. Day one. Day one deluxe. Physical copy and digital copy. That bitch better come with a fucking another poster too. I'm gonna be mad if it doesn't. Is this Lost Souls? Little Nightmares? Bro, I've been waiting for Little Nightmares 3. Is this the Hell Is Us? Hell Is Us? Or is this still Code Vein? This Little Nightmares on God, bro. Stop it. Or if it's not Little Nightmares, it's a Little Nightmares clone. That's Little Nightmares. That's Little Nightmares. Oh, we got Blix now? Bro, they need us. Yo. When was the Sonic one? Did that say when it was coming out? Is it just 2K26? End of Abyss. Got it. Need to play that. Now it's starting to cook up.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive.
Go back. I didn't see when it was coming out. Just 2K26. Got it. Wish list.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer
Mouse PI,
published by PlaySide.
Sound like y'all talking about some.
Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Hold on.
There's something rotten.
I freaking knew it. I knew it. In my head, I heard Mouse PI. I'm immediately thinking Oswald the Lucky fucking Rabbit. Y'all check the channel out. I was playing that one Disney Mickey's something adventure with the Splatoon like shit with the paintbrush, and you got Oswald in there. You get to go through his levels. You got the different eras of Mickey and Steamboat Whip. I was on that, bro. Stop it. And I'm married to somebody that really does this shit with the Disney stuff.
Beware, Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
Yep, checking this out.
Those who do
This is cooking. This is cooking. Oh, bro, I gotta show my wife this, bro. Troy Baker? Okay. Mouse PI for Hire. Pause that right there. 2K25, you need to drop a release date, bro. We halfway through the year. I'm not going for the coming 2K25. You need to drop a release date. But I'm gonna write you down right now. I'm playing that day one. Mouse PI. Yup, for Hire. Wifey gonna love this. Mouse PI for hire. Wish list. Yup. It just says 2K25 wish list. They need to drop a motherfucking. They need to stop playing, bro. Give me release dates. I need to plan my whole life around this. They think everybody good.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from Playside.
Didn't Troy Baker voice Joel in Last of Us? Was that Troy Baker?
We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things
I'm
to
taking
a whole
these
new level.
subtitles off.
It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
It's not ringing any bells right off the bat. Kingdom Come Deliverance? No.
You may think you know how the game is.
That's Jon Snow. Hold the fuck on. What the fuck is he from? Game of Thrones, bro. They released a Game of Thrones trailer or some shit before. This Game of Thrones
is not the game you know.
Game of Thrones. Is this game going to be taking place during story stuff like from the show or books, or is this like an independent story that might also be canonically connected? Woo! Gotta love them trailer graphics. I guarantee the game's not going to look this good when it come out though. Unknown studio creating this.
Who wins?
That Witcher 4 showcase, I believe the game's actually gonna look close to that when it comes out, because they're using Unreal Engine 5. No reaction. Oh, maybe I was wrong. What is this? Hello? Am I? Oh, I guess I'm tripping.
Game of Thrones.
Oh no, I'm not. Never. See, yo, life lesson. Don't be doubting yourself. You know you got the answer in your gut. That's what happened when you be failing tests. A real-time strategy game. Interesting. I'll keep it on my radar. Not writing it down though.
The global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
RPG? Fucking with it already. Just sound design. I'm telling y'all, sound design, everything in games. Damn, okay. We got whales and sperms. Sperm capsules.
If they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
But what if the aliens are already on Earth?
My answer is maybe they will visit us, but time has not come yet for this.
I'm writing this down. This should look cool.
The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Oh. Gotta finish playing the first game. You say you thought the second game, you thought the first game bombed? That's not what I remember. I remember everybody talking about thick thighs and robot eyes and robot everything else. That's what I remember. So I don't know. But I remember them talking about a lot of other shit when the first game came out. And also how it was a really interesting and compelling story. and was like a futuristic Fallout in a sense. Also giving off BioShock vibes. Now, I haven't played the first game yet, and I might not play the first game, but I probably gonna play the second game. But I'm gonna watch somebody on YouTube play the first game. Sometimes you just got games that you like to watch people play, and then you got other games that you like to fucking play with yourself. Damn. You know, the art style also reminds me a lot of We Happy Few. I've hardly seen any creator actually finish We Happy Few. I started it. I still have the game. I haven't finished it myself. First few hours is super compelling, super interesting. The whole story as a whole is interesting. I don't know what it is though. Every time I go back into the game, it's like I just lose interest after like 20 minutes of playing the game.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
See, they trying to be competitor for GTA 6, in a sense. In a sense, you know what sense. Tell me I'm not the only one that as soon as I seen this scene right here, tell me I'm not the only one that immediately looks at this and just gets Just Cause vibes. Anybody else play Just Cause? Just Cause 2 and 3 specifically? Shits were so fire. Nah, it probably is copyrighted, but you see, on Twitch, it don't matter. They're gonna auto mute it. On YouTube, I could get a copy strike or some shit like that. However, because I have it paused right now, they can't copy this section, so I could talk. And what I could do is only mute the sections that's playing, and then because I pause when I'm talking on it, nobody would, you know, they can, people on YouTube can still get my thoughts. Or what I could do is just cut this entire trailer out of the YouTube video, because what I'm going to do is just I'm going to download the stream and then upload it. Maybe I might just export it straight to YouTube. I could do that and just throw a thumbnail on there. What the hell? That immediately gave me the Sisters vibes from BioShock. So is everything here robotic? Okay, no release date, just wish list. Gotcha. No even semblance of release year.
Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom.
Nice.
But that,
like that,
believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself.
It might be a spiritual successor because it doesn't directly follow the story. So it could be a spiritual successor as we have the name, but it doesn't actually follow directly after where the first game ends, but it continues the story in some way. Think about how Dragon Ball GT is a spiritual successor to Dragon Ball Z. It doesn't exactly pick off like Super does, literally right after Kid Buu is defeated, but it picks up enough that you understand what's going on. Like, oh shit, yeah, this did happen. Like, I see it that way, how Dragon Ball is still in the name, and so you know, you're like, oh yeah, this is obviously a sequel, but it's not entirely. This might be a little time skip somewhere. Or like Fallout 4 is a spiritual successor to Fallout 3. They improve mechanics. It takes place, I believe, like 20-ish years in the future from Fallout 3. But like, it's same name. It even has the continuation and the number. I don't know.
How did the whole of humanity miss
Yeah, nah, I feel like every Persona is a spiritual successor if they're in the same universe. But I was told that all the Persona games take place as their own individual stories. So I don't know if that's true or not.
Didn't appear, but revealed itself.
I would say spiritual successors should still take place within the same universe. Damn. Let me see that again. Immediately thought Sonya. Damn. Oh wait, yo, isn't Sunday we're getting the Xbox game show too? I need to see more Outer Worlds, and please let Outer Worlds 2 come to PlayStation, please. The Cube.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges are constantly rotating to create
MMO
gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with
Said retro beat 'em up, say less. Y'all ever play Scott Pilgrim? Best beat 'em up out there. Stop it. Actually, only comment if you agree. I don't want to hear about the motherfucking haters, bro. Beat 'em ups are so fast. Fire is so gas. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Yup. I don't even got to see gameplay. I don't even have to see gameplay. Y'all know there was some old Ninja Turtle games that I grew up on. Never been replicated. Can't find those games anywhere. I can't remember the names of them, but I know what the games are if I looked at them. That's how much I played them shit. Streets of Rage, classic. Haven't played any of the recent ones. I only played the first one. But Scott Pilgrim, nigga, hello? It's the most beat 'em up there is. Stop. Are you serious? Cosmic Invasion. Let me finish writing this down. Just give me a release date. I don't even need to see.
To play, but so far,
how many? 15?
Player fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but
I see Storm over there glistening.
Revealed. Well,
oh, they got the old school Wolverine with the brown.
Play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Okay, I didn't see anything about this. Oh, She-Hulk. Did I not just... Did I... Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me show y'all niggas. Oh, yeah. Hold on. What's it called? Did I not post a video playing fucking... What can I say? Playing this game. This is also a beat 'em up. Technically, old fucking Game Boy fucking game, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing with me, dog. I play beat 'em ups. This I don't care what you say. This classifies as beat 'em up. This classifies as beat 'em up. You know what also technically classifies as beat 'em up? And if you disagree with me, I don't care. This is my channel. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Fucking greatest Dragon Ball game of ever, all time. Right out the gate, I want this game. So good. So good. So this is less beat 'em up. I would say this is less beat 'em up. Honestly, actually, scratch that. This isn't beat 'em up. But the GT transformations, that's a beat 'em up. Just look at it. Just look at it. 1-to-1, bro. Stop it. Oh. Yeah, GT transformations definitely beat 'em up. I wouldn't say Boost Fury or Legacy of Goku. Yeah, definitely. They're definitely more action adventure. Didn't I say I wanted more stuff for the PS Portal? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be in bed with wifey playing this shit, bro. Oh, that was phenomenal.
This isn't hell.
Hold on, nigga. You can't just slide by Capcom. Who the fuck you think you are? Let Marvel Cosmic Invasion have they shine. Bro, it slid in DMs like nobody was gonna notice. Let them have they shine.
This isn't hell. Or my world.
This Lost Soul aside.
What is this?
Onimusha. I already know it. Bro. Yeah, I'm tapped in now. I'm tapped in. I'm paying attention to these new games. People be thinking I'm playing. They be like, oh, he just be posting shit and stuff. Be posting and I be seeing a lot of y'all niggas be unsubscribing when I be posting new videos and shorts. Nigga, I'm trying to get my shit popping. I'm paying attention. I don't know who's got the money and the budget to buy every new game, but I'm paying attention. That's my fucking Onimusha, bro. This is my childhood. I was born to do this shit, bro.
The same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top, and it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Gun.
Wait, what? There's like 3 beat 'em ups that you ain't even looked at that are out already? What are you waiting for an invitation? Spill the beans. What am I missing? Y'all gonna drop a release date? Release date? Oh my god, these niggas still saying 2026, bro. Said ads, I got you.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced.
I got you. I'll wait.
Back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom.
What? Bro, where's Gamescom? Where's Gamescom? Playable? Uh, 2K25. Where's Gamescom? In Germany, bro? Y'all niggas want me to travel to Germany, dog? You telling me Gamescom is in Germany? These niggas want me to travel to Germany to play a demo of a game, bruh? Are you serious? Damn, bruh. Make it hard for a small creator. Shit, hard as fuck. I'm over here. Damn. Fuck.
Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets.
Matter of fact, to give you time because of the ads. Oh, never mind.
And this
you said there we go.
Is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Son String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that
New
combines
game, new game.
comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Okay, looks pretty good. Sesame Street.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches.
What the fuck? An unadoptable orphan.
All right, little fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
This Adult Swim ass game.
Gonna be champ. We gotta transform. Why are you even here?
Nah, I'm writing this down. I'm writing this down. Why does shit feel epic right now, too? Ooh. To save the only home he's ever known. Woo! He said he juiced up on that jet. Take control of a flimsy Muppet puppet. Yeah. Face off against unlikely opponents. Oh, damn. Oh. Feel that boxing? That's what it's called? Is that not the name? I want to write it down. It is. It's Feel That Boxing, bruh. Yes. Feel That Boxing, 100%. Release date. Oh, wait. Is that only on Steam? Okay, wish list. I'll put Steam only. Damn, PC only?
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game.
Nah, you know what's funny is people actually, I think I kind of know why you think that. People think, and I think it's just because of the way that I am, they think I be like super serious a lot. I low key just be, I've been through a lot in my life. I don't mean to be serious all the time, but like, I fucks with goofy ass shit, bro. I'm a little kid at my center. Come on. I just think when stuff is like, when you know that it's super corny, that's when I feel like, okay, that's like silliness that I can't tolerate. Like sometimes when stuff is like it's like a bad joke that just gets worse. That type of shit, I have no tolerance for. But like silly shit, fun shit, I'm down. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
We trust.
Is it?
An ancient white castle.
I don't think Muppets is corny. You know, it's probably because I grew up on it.
Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth. Divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits.
This looks kind of cool.
A game where truth is but a shadow.
Killer in.
Enough theatrics.
You know what I'm getting vibes of from this already? A 3D actual playable digital version of Investigation. Is that the name? Not Investigation. Detective. It's a board game. I'm about to get it right now. It remind me of this. It remind me of Clue. That's what it remind me of. It high key reminds me of Clue. Y'all remember Clue? Yeah, it remind me of Clue. That's exactly what it reminded me of. Just based off of just looking at it, immediately reminded me of Clue, but like a 3D version of it. I don't know if that's how, like, what it's actually gonna be when we get there and like we actually play in the game, but just off of first look, like just it panning out, immediately thought this gonna be Clue. This gonna be Clue. That's what it just reminds me of, Clue. And I'll be having fun as shit playing Clue. I mean, obviously you see it's a little dusty right now. I ain't pick it up in like a couple months, but like that's not important. Sometimes you don't pick up shit in a couple months. It don't mean that you don't enjoy it. You still be vibing with it. I vibes with Clue. Clue is fun. You don't be, you got something sitting to the side, you don't touch for a little. It's not important. It remind me of Clue. That's what's important. Let's continue. Killer N.
Killer N is a murder mystery action game. The killers look
Murder
in plain sight.
Murder mystery action game. Let me go back. I want to immerse. Finish writing this down. Killer N. Let me watch.
Killer N is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
Terrible at it.
And a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues.
Nah, this is Clue, bro. This is Clue.
Who is guilty will eventually come to light.
This is
Wolves
Clue.
Win by killing every lamb. Lambs win
Damn.
by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules.
Damn.
So much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your
Damn.
own. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle.
Look like they don't even have freaking life bars. It's just like, nah, just kill them.
Victory are clear.
They're trying to add a little story into it too.
Deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation.
Closed beta coming soon on Steam. Register and wishlist now. Okay. Square Enix, they putting out experimental games. Okay, let me wishlist. Wishlist now. / closed beta coming soon on Steam. Now, y'all know me with betas. I got a pretty good track record of getting into betas. Sometimes it be people that I hit up. Sometimes it's just random ass occurrences because I stay inside of motherfuckers' emails, bro. You can't say somebody like, you can't ever say Kenja don't try, bro. I've been trying my hand at content for the last 7 years, seriously. Like, I know I was doing this shit since I was like 13. I'm 25 now. But like, seriously putting my foot into it and like just being present, at least last 7 years, right? And really going and cracking down on it in the last like 3 to 4 years. Stop it, bro. Stop. I be in motherfuckers' emails. Sometimes I just be getting invited to shit. I do. I don't always get a chance to upload it because sometimes I'll be like, niggas don't give a fuck if I upload this shit. But now I'm into streaming shit. I'm just gonna stream it. Who cares? I'm gonna stream it. Sometimes it'll go on the channel on YouTube. Sometimes it won't. It might just live and exist here on the channel, and I might just post some clips or something,
Waits.
Yeah.
That was Killer N, a 24-player multiplayer game from
24 player? Did I hear that right? Damn.
That was Killer N, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix,
God.
where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech test proved
Right, they're gonna bring that over at Kingdom Hearts. It's crazy.
I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer, which will tell you more.
This is the first I'm hearing of Arc Raiders.
And the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Rope me in. Rope me in. Explosion. Deafening. Pretty beautiful visuals. Okay, hold on. I'm getting cyberpunk vibes already.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm.
Oh!
Clear your mind of
Oh no, this world looks super good.
You don't have to walk this path alone.
Do I gotta get my pin ready like L in Death Note? Arc Raiders? Kinda. Show me gameplay.
Here, you are in control.
I'm also getting like Division vibes, multiplayer. Woo! Oh, that's cool. It wrote back to the beginning of the trailer. In a second. October 30th. Damn, I'm gonna be busy around that time. I'm gonna keep it on my radar. I didn't see enough that I really wanted, but I'm gonna keep it on my radar. I'm gonna write that down. How do you spell it? Is it like, okay, yeah, ARC, Arc Raiders.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats
30th.
to Embark Studios.
I'm gonna be busy around October.
Now you can finally step onto the world
There's a due date for something else. Haven't announced yet. I'm gonna be real busy around that time though.
It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Well, I didn't hear a word she said. I'm gonna be dead ass, bro. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about October.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console.
She got some nice hair.
Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself.
Arrakis?
Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access.
Okay.
Here is a brand new look.
That's only because you already know. People that don't know, they just don't know. Tell me why I seen this and I immediately thought Legend of Korra fucking adult Aang. Right here is when the thought formed. I was like, okay, there's gonna be a fucking arrow in his head. Fucking adult Aang. Oh. Oh. Okay, what game is this? Looks okay. Is this the Dune game? There's gotta be Dune. I thought Dune is gonna be a MMO though. Oh yeah, this 100% Dune. Y'all see how quickly I catch on? Put some respect on my name. God damn, bro. Got some crazy ass lips on both of them. Ooh, they showing out with their graphics. You know what I would like to see? If Guerrilla Game Studio would stop focusing on the Horizon series. A really nice focused Killzone. The last Killzone we got was for the start of the PS4 era. I missed Killzone. It looks nice, but I haven't seen gameplay, bro. This is one of those games I can't trust. Okay. Okay, that was some gameplay. Damn! Stabbing a nigga knee? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I like that. Sure remind me of Ghost from just Marvel Comics. Yeah, that's I knew that was doomed. Play on Steam today. I'm sorry, I'm not writing it down. They wrote me in.
Consumed by the void.
This looks cool.
It was all for naught.
Sentinels. I'm doing that right now, playing through the God of War franchise. I'm getting some Returnal designs. Yo, crazy. This shot right here immediately made me think of the Predator animated movie that just dropped on Hulu. I ain't got nothing else to say. I just wanted to say it reminded me of that. I'm probably gonna watch that tonight or something. Wait, fuck, I can't. I don't have Hulu. I know Hulu fused with Disney Plus, but like you gotta pay for a different tier or some shit of that.
Living nor dead.
This is an MMO?
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
Ooh.
To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of cool. Chrono Odyssey, yeah, it looks kind of cool, bro. I gotta write that shit down. Chrono Odyssey, bruh. Am I the only one that thinks the word Odyssey is spelled super fucking weird? Playtest on Steam. Damn, y'all niggas ain't giving no console love right now. I said PlayStation had their time yesterday. You right. Playtest on Steam. June. Damn, I'm gonna be busy. Shit. 20th through 22nd. $2K25. The reason I'm gonna be busy is June 20th is both my older brother's birthday and my wife's birthday. They have the same birthday. Different years, of course, but yeah, I'm gonna be busy. So if I can get into that, I will. If I can, I can't.
But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next
Genshin?
cannot be easy. I will never forget my cause.
What is more?
Oh no, Wrath. Something Wrath. Weathering Waves. This is definitely Weathering Waves. Update. Yeah, definitely Weathering Waves. I'm telling you, I know shit. I know shit. I'm tired of people saying that I be clueless on stuff, bro. I know shit, bro. It just take me a while to immerse sometimes in certain games. I know I'll be playing games slow. That don't mean I don't know shit. I'm tapped in. See, I think I posted a video on Wuthering Waves. I enjoyed the first 2 hours, maybe. But I just hate that I'll be playing so many games supposed to be online by myself. Yo, put me in direction of some more smaller creators, bro. I need more friends that like do shit online. Obviously not just for that purpose, but like if they are just cool.
Don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam that you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next
I try, you don't be posting.
Where everything has been crafted by hand.
I've been trying to encourage you too.
I'm honored to show it to you today.
I'm here to encourage. Why does shit look exactly like the Midnight Walk? Anxiety, depression, self-worth issues. Hello. I have them too. However, I will say, for me specifically, I just got so tired of not doing what I love. I can't. I just got to do stuff that I love now, especially after my grandmother passed away. Yeah, 2 months ago. Like, yeah, no. I just, if I see a goal, I have to achieve that. My next like major goal is like, okay, continue posting, get more consistent with like, I'm tired of making excuses for myself personally because it just hurts. I go to sleep just like not satisfied, and at least I know I'm trying my hardest, even though I'm a standalone team. You know what I mean? You know, something that something that I have done to really help me with just doing shit is thinking about this quote. You know, rapper J. Cole, he had said, don't ever let them know your dreams because they can shoot them down, right? But he also had another quote where he says that if you let them kill your dreams, then it will basically haunt you forever. And they can be attributed to your own mind. Sometimes you're just in your own way. I'm that way, and I'm actually very happy about today's stream, because today's stream wouldn't have even occurred if I let myself get the better of me. Because I was like, I'm fucking late. Who's gonna watch the stream over? Nobody get. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, are we not in 2K25? Reaction content exists for a reason. Shout out to the pioneers. I'm Dante, that really brought it far further, and like everybody else and every other replicator, including myself. You know, shout out to me. People sometimes they will rewatch something because they want to see your outlook on things. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm telling myself that I'm like, you damn right, bro. If you don't get your ass in that motherfucking chair and stop making an excuse for your fucking self, yeah, you missed the thing. Oh my God, boo-hoo. Your life always go this way. You never get to watch these events live. Who gives a fuck? And I just started like fighting myself. I don't know. I got a toxic personality trait sometimes. Sometimes I just be fighting with myself, and it works. And then other times I'm just crazy. I say the same thing. I'll be like, nobody gonna watch me. But that's because like I be focused too heavy on every single every view. Well, like at the same time, it's like if you enjoy the game, you posted enough. I remember when I got 0 views on stuff. At least I'm getting 30, 100, 200. I'm definitely gonna check that out. It looks kind of cool. Out. of words. Release date 2K26. Yep. It's just cute. I like that. Reminds me a lot of like old stop motion stuff.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Yeah, definitely. I still got to play Split Fiction with her too.
It can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Woo! Say that again, bro. Say that again. Say that again.
Someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Say that one more time for the ones in the back. One more time for the ones in the back.
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
That's a fucking bar, bro. That is a fucking bar. That is a fucking bar. A fucking bar. Y'all realize that I went through a massive depression spike earlier this year. Or maybe, yeah, it was earlier this year. Actually, no, it was late last year. See, Satan trying to get in my throat. Pause. Trying to make me not be able to express myself. But I'm a fighter. I had a best friend of mine, and I'm talking like we've been friends since second grade, basically. No, not second grade. We started becoming friends maybe fourth grade. So what's that? 9 years old, maybe 10 years old. And last year he had told me he didn't want to be friends with me anymore. He had went off to the army for a few years, and so we had barely communicated anyway, because you know when you're in the army, you can only have your phone for a certain amount of time and certain things, and you just gotta be wise with what you spend your time on. So but like the problem wasn't like having a long distance friendship, because I had another really close friend of mine that right out of high school ended up taking a trip over to Brazil. And he had very limited communication too, because it was a part of a missionary trip that he had went on because of his religion. When you turn 18, you take a missionary trip to wherever whoever is in charge designates. So his was designated to Brazil. So he lived there for a couple years, and I still emailed him because that was the only real way of communicating. No text messages. You want to talk about somebody that cares about his friends? You're looking at him. I do care about my friends. And if I wrong anybody within any period of us being friends, it's not intentional. And I feel like intentions means a lot behind everything ever. And basically he came around and was just like, you know, he sent me a really long message talking about not wanting to be friends anymore and stuff, man. Because of something that happened. I can't even remember the whole thing, like genuinely, but talking about stuff that he feels like shouldn't have happened when we were kids. And I'm like, bro, I was explorative. I didn't know what was going on. Obviously, that's not who I am. That's not my intention to hurt you or make you feel some type of way, but I apologize regardless. And he wanted to say that my apology wasn't genuine because I didn't apologize the way that he thinks I should be apologizing, and that a real apology doesn't have excuses in it. I'm like, hold on. First off, an excuse is a reason behind something. I feel like too many people take the word excuse and then they make it mean something negative. Excuse doesn't mean negativity. Excuse means a reason. It's a causality for an action or for an event. An excuse for something is a reason behind something. So, the reason I was the way I was growing up, the excuse is because a lack of a father, the lack of true parental guidance, the lack of real other friends, the consistent bullying, the talking to from older cousins that knew more about stuff than I did. So as a kid, I hear shit and I want to explore and do shit. That's a valid excuse. Those are reasons. An excuse is a causality for an action. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So like when he told me that, I was like, you know, it's okay. You know, I seeked counseling a little bit, talked to somebody about it, and, you know, advice that I was given was to just get, even though I told him we wasn't going to talk no more, you know, don't want to communicate with his family, whatever, I gave him a call literally the day before my grandmother died. I gave him a call and left him a voicemail because obviously he didn't pick up, and let him know, you know, you're right. I apologize. That's it. Because, you know, he was just like, a real apology shows empathy to be able to see it from the other person's viewpoint. I already seen it from his viewpoint. I know. I understand. I hurt you. I said I was sorry. And I apologize. I say sorry again on live air. I don't care. I apologize. I wronged you when we were younger. However, I'm 25 now and understand that shit that was done when we were kids is not correct. So if you want to continue to hold something against me as a grown man for something that happened when we were literally children, your brains aren't fully developed so young ago that I can barely remember it. Now that's on you, and that's between you and God. I'm very religious. I'm very spiritual. That's between you and God. I send my apology. I love you, man. I still love all the people that I ever, you know, come across, whether they wrong me or I wrong them. I apologize. It's not my intention, but I get it. Sometimes your intention doesn't matter. You know, the road to hell was paved with good intentions. Satan just wanted to be like God. Okay, I'm preaching a little bit, but sometimes you just got to get off, you know, you just got to pop your joint. You just got to get it all out your system. But like that shit just hits, bro. It just hits. So let me hear that one more time. It just hit. It hit a little different. It hit a little different for me, okay?
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
That's a fact.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
Yeah, like, yeah, and I appreciate that. I do. I really appreciate that. Well, you know, something that I appreciated more is that I see how in person, now that I'm an adult and I communicate with you, it's like, it's a night and day difference because I'm a very reflective human being. Woo! Is it night and day difference of how I used to talk? Like, I was always shy in a sense when I was younger. In a sense. I say in a sense because I was like antisocial, even with people in my family. So I just didn't talk with them a lot. But like now that I've been doing YouTube, I'm streaming, and then of course I put out music and stuff. I'm just like, I fight myself on things. I'm just like, who gives a fuck? Just talk to them. And then I always notice that, like, I appreciate about you, to wrap it up, how communicative you are inside of streams and on digital platforms, as opposed to just like in person. Because like in person, sometimes we don't even have that much to say, but we still always have more to say. I know it's weird. I've told people this before. I feel like I'm totally myself on camera. Other friends have said, well, why can't you just be totally yourself off camera? That's weird. I would hope that you could be yourself. That's not how life works, bro. That's just not how life works, okay? You're not always comfortable in every situation. When I'm in my zone, literally surrounded, my studio is a encapsulation of things that I love. Rick and Morty is over there. I see a Naruto poster there. I see Hatsune Miku right there. I see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse poster there. I see right here that you can't see, that's in behind the camera, all of the Naruto volumes. I see above that some lyrics that my mom printed out inside of a shape of a record from one of my songs. I see a Fallout 4 poster that has the power armor sitting right there behind my modem. I got my caps that remind me of New York. I got a Spider-Man cap. I got a painting, special specially made for me from a friend that I used to go to school with. We don't talk a whole bunch, but we still friendly. You know, you got those friends you don't talk to all the time. That's what she is for me. We don't talk to each other all the time, but she's great. I love her. She's doing amazing for herself. She's great with cosmetology, doing excellent. I see a Logic shirt right here. You know, when I'm surrounding myself with things that I appreciate, that I love, it makes a difference of how comfortable I can be. And first off, you know, you got to always remember somebody you want to be, and then you can personify that online. It's not just a character. It's something you dream to be. When I was a kid, I had dreams of being in the mirror entertaining people. That was my dream. Entertaining people with music, teaching people with music, entertaining people online, teaching people online, just having a good time, laughing and playing games. And that came from not having friends growing up like that either. So that way everybody in the community can be friendly with me. Why you think I give people $100 just for supporting me? Cause you supporting me, I'ma support you. That's what you do with your friends and family. This is a community. That's why I urge people to comment. Let me know you here. I appreciate the lurkers. I get it. But I appreciate you even that much more for commenting. It's different. So for me, when I sit in front of a camera, I'm becoming the version of myself that I always wanted to be. So when I turn the camera off, this is why I said in my video in January that I put one of my 2025 goals is to be more like I am on camera, off camera. That's more enthusiastic. Try to be a little bit more positive. Immerse myself in what's going on in my surroundings. I've always kind of been that way because, you know, I was born in New York, and in that mentality, I have a New York City mentality because of my family is from New York. So we're taught to just be observant and aware of our surroundings. It obviously doesn't always translate because I don't live in New York now, but like, you get the point. I've always kind of had that backing in general. I'm just saying, I love this. I'm able to put energy off, but you can't tell me like, oh yeah, you're supposed to do this when you clock into a job that I feel like is sucking the soul out of me every single time I clock in, because you're doing something you don't want to do. But it's always situational. That's why when I'm communicating with certain friends, right? Sometimes we got those moments we're like, yo, you know, we got all this energy with each other, but it's not like that all the time. When I'm on stream, I'm on. And I'm on all the time because I got stuff to get off my mind. I'm talking with y'all. You know what I mean?
People around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative.
Said the only thing that made me mad because you weren't even 18 at the time. You told me I wasn't a real fan of Naruto because I didn't have Naruto merch. But again, you were the best part of being an adult with a job is capability to purchase all the merch I wasn't able to myself as a kid. You know what it was too? It was because perspective matters, and that's where empathy comes from. Perspective matters, right? The perspective is that somebody is a child, your brain isn't developed, and you also haven't experienced certain things to know certain things are wrong and not that you shouldn't say things. Deadass, when I was 13, and I only remember, again, there's some stuff that you just don't remember, and I apologize. But when I remember this, when I was 13, my older brother got me a job at McDonald's, and one of the crew leads, I don't think he was a manager, he was gay. But growing up, to me, I grew up on gay people are the F word. I grew up where saying people are gay or, oh man, that shit was gay, that's like, it's not a slur, it's something funny, and also a way of like venting your frustration. 2000s and 90s babies, you know what the hell I'm talking about. You be playing a video game when you get real mad, you be like, man, that shit gay as fuck. Like, it's not like you saying, oh, it's actually a slur and you're saying it in a bad way, like it's the freaking N-word. Like, no, you're just saying like, oh, this shit frustrates me. Like, that was a part of language. You feel what I'm saying? So I say that because like the person, when I was younger, I remember he had told me specifically as a kid, he was like, hey, don't say the F word to me. And I looked at him dead in his face. I was like, whatever, blank. I said that. I was like 12, 13. I'm older and I'm like, damn, that's really rude. That's super fucked up to say. That's just really a bad thing to say. You're not gonna sit here and have other people be like, oh, I'm exposing Kenja. No, I'll tell my story. I fucked up. I'm a human being. I made fuck ups. But you gonna judge me as a 25-year-old man of what I did when I was 12, 13? That's on you. Especially if I already apologized for it. Or younger.
Even we need to
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and...
Oh, last thing before we just continue with this thing. Another thing about it was I was able to get Naruto merch and shit when I was younger, and then I seen you being older and you didn't have it, and I was like, well, that's weird. I don't know, 8 years old and I can have this and you can't. That's, what are you doing? You know, like that was kind of like my mindset. I don't even know. You know, like I feel like that was my mindset, but I was so young. I genuinely don't even know. I just genuinely don't know. I feel like when it crosses a point where something happened so long ago that it's genuinely very difficult for a person to remember what happened, and they can only think about what their mindset was instead of actually remember what their mindset was. I feel like at that point there should be some understanding where it's like, okay, maybe it's okay to let this go. We can move on or something like that. I don't know. But I felt very hurt, and I still feel very hurt because I grew up with this person, and like, yeah, you know.
Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed.
Yeah, that is one thing for sure. Kids love to show off their stuff.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
I think for me too, it's not just like, oh, kids like to show their stuff off. I think in general, lots of African American children that grew up like I did or worse really love to show off their stuff because they didn't grow up with things. So when you obtain stuff, you're like, ooh, look at what I have. That's what these modern rappers and shit do, right? You get a chain not because you like the chain, but because it's almost like an award. Like, hey, I came from nothing. Look at what I have. Like, that's how it feels like sometimes, you know?
The creative hands-on spirit of classic Lego play, and will also.
I'm sorry if y'all watching this as a YouTube video, like, God damn, this man's a yapper. It is what it is, bro. I already tell y'all all the time. Omega level yapper right here. But then again, that's what makes me a creative. This is what makes me so good for this job. I can talk to a camera and feel comfortable. When was the last time you talked into a camera and felt comfortable? Last time you probably tried YouTube, you was like, I can't do it or some shit like that. And I'm not talking to you in my chat. I'm talking to the motherfuckers out there that don't actually really give themselves a chance or try. I've seen you stream. I've seen you post videos. I'm talking about the niggas out there that don't even press record, that don't even try their first video. And you got something to say to me, bro? I practice to get this comfortable. I used to record 10-15 minute videos on my phone talking about my day just to get comfortable with talking to myself. That's why I can do it so easily. You said that taught me that importing games was something you could. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't remember that, but it's probably something I did.
Hello, Summer Game
I'm not gonna lie to you. My memory has gotten increasingly worse as I've aged. I know that sounds like cliche, but I mean, like, for things, it's so weird. I feel like in my life, as I try to remember stuff, I only can remember things so far back in my memory, almost like temporarily. Like, it's situational where the memory will come up, but it's very foggy and I don't remember everything from there. But sometimes I remember a feeling, or sometimes I remember a vibe, or sometimes I remember just like that one conversation and then I don't remember anything else, you know? And then like it's staples in my mind. And I know that sounds bad to be like, well, what if, you know, this other thing was traumatic for somebody else that you might have said or you was really rude to, or I get it. But in the mind of somebody so young, like, it was nothing to me because there was no harmful intentions behind it. And like, again, when I say I can hardly remember shit, I really mean that. That's why, like, I be replaying video games. Like, you seen me last year, or maybe not even last year, a few months ago, post a video replaying through God of War 2018. Some of that shit I didn't remember. And you're like, bro, 2018 was like 6 years ago. Yeah. I have trouble remembering shit from 6 years ago. Because it feels like most of my life, when I think about it, sometimes you just say so many things that it becomes true. I feel like most of my life, I've been thinking about being a YouTuber and what can I do to get better and get friends. And so it's almost like, okay, the world revolves around me and this is what matters. And then like everything else fizzles out. So it's just really difficult for me to remember shit. But now that I'm older and I have so much more responsibility and I'm trying to fit more into my world, I'm trying to remember. I remember a lot of things from the last few years, but it's still like, you know, it's difficult. Plus, I grew up always believing I had short-term memory loss, which is a real condition, and because my family did suffer from lots of memory issues, and my older brother would say that too. Short-term memory loss, can't remember shit like that. Selective hearing, I had selective hearing growing up. I do remember that. So there's like legitimately certain things that like when people try to hold me accountable for like when I was, again, a literal child, I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Thank you. Some with science smarts.
Yeah, I remember that though. I remember that. I freaking love Lost Song. I've literally felt like no other SAO game has even come close to Lost Song.
Something that brings a lot of those characters
Fatal Bullet was cool, but I was 2 days ago I was just telling my coworker about PlayAsia. She's an amazing voice actress. Hold up, is it D&D? Let's see, we got D20 dice, you know. I know I'll be playing Magic the Gathering.
Handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious,
She is one of the most goated voice actresses of all time. I swear, I think she's Timmy Turner. I think she's Raven. I think she's what, Lola Bunny or some shit. She's bro, like she's fucking everybody.
Awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to.
Oh, this looks like something I might have played on like the computer or something. Nicktoons. I didn't. In the Dice of Destiny. That's what it was.
First stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy.
Okay, yep, Liza P. I remember.
Is a DLC expansion to Liza P. that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
How much is the DLC though? I know that it's available today because again, I seen that as a notification on my X as I was working today. How much is it? Because I bought the deluxe edition of the game. Feel like it should have been included, but it only included a skin. Which I'm not complaining about. I'm just saying. I know people still hate on me for saying that Liza P was not good at the start of it and it got better at the end. But it's just the truth, bro. They used the gimmick of everybody being so fucking tanky and having super armor. It just wasn't fun. I hate that gimmick in video games. Like, everybody don't have to be Broly. Y'all should be feeling the effects of my hits. Even if they're puppets, they should. I'm hitting you with a big ass sword. You're going to react and have some type of stagger. When people have zero stagger, that shit ticks me off. Unless it's a boss or a large enemy. Or maybe they have one or two attacks that they can like get away with that shit with. Overture. I will also admit, I did have an issue where I was initially playing the game. It wasn't direct. I was playing it through PS Remote Play, so it was a slight delay with some of my shit.
Video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared
Matter of fact, we're gonna figure this out right now. I'm gonna type it in on my PlayStation app on my phone. We're gonna find out how much Liza P Overture is. All right, come on. Liza P. It's got to be available by now. Considering that the whole event's actually over. And I'm just watching this back. It's a $30 expansion. And they... wow. Okay, so this is what they did. Wow, this is strange that they decided to do this. They decided to change the name of the Deluxe Upgrade Edition to now it only says Liza P Prince of Krat Cosmetic Pack instead of Upgrade DLC Pack. Right there. Liza P Overture, $29.99. Liza P Prince of Krat Cosmetic Pack. That shit used to say Deluxe Upgrade Edition. So they knew they messed up by having that shit as a Deluxe Upgrade Edition in a pre-order edition or some shit. When they... Okay, they trying to be sneaky with it. It's okay. I understand. Let's see. Overture. Yup, dropped today. Telling y'all, it's gonna be a minute before I can play this shit, though. It's $30. I'd have to like get into Liza P. I was in the middle of shit. Actually, let me read this out. Is this gonna be one of those where you have to get to a certain place to play it? So if you have already played the game and you're in New Game Plus, it's gonna be harder? Or is it a game where like you actually get to start somewhere and like the whole DLC is its own area? That's the important thing. It says Liza P Overture is a dramatic prequel to the acclaimed Souls-like action RPG Liza P. It transports you to the city of Krat in its final days of haunting late 19th century Belle Epoque beauty. I don't know that you see that word. You'll journey through Krat and its surroundings, uncover hidden backstories, and face epic battles that shape the past and future of Liza P. Geppetto's puppet, we need your help. Return to the city of Krat, discover an unexplored horror of splendor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be one of those things where you can just do like right at the beginning of like on the menu. So I don't know. Interesting though. Definitely interesting. I'll check it out if I can. When I can, actually. Not if I can. I know I will check it out.
This game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest.
What?
I think you might get a kick out of this announcement too.
Doki Doki Literature Club is pretty crazy. Inspired by a true story? Now that's scary. Oh, we're small? I immediately think Arietti. Arietti from
I sit at the front of the dinner table.
Studio Ghibli.
5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of egg. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs.
Plates of her legs.
Broken. Plates of flowers.
Okay.
Plates and plates.
Every time they're in the house, I'm getting PT vibes.
The garden is lush and green. And everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
Yup, gotta write that down. Yup. Gotta write that down. Fractured blooms. Hey yo, tell me what y'all think about this. I had a buddy of mine somewhat recently, like last few months, told me I should start a podcast because I'm really fucking good at talking. And I would find my community of people that I like to have conversations with better if I had a podcast. I told him I've never even once thought about actually having a podcast. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. Interesting. I could read like your comments and shit. Talk about shit.
And I will bloom.
Yeah, bro, just the perspective of her, she immediately reminds me of Arietti. Okay, it's just wish list for now.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Blade and Heroes. It's kind of cool. Cinematics is fire. Not gonna lie, I would probably play this. On a really good day, I would probably play this. They lost me as soon as I seen iOS. I'm sorry. When your video game has a port of it that is available on mobile, I just know that that game plays crusty as shit. I just do. Oh, I know what this is. Yep. This just been plastered all over the fucking PlayStation Store. Weird. They're doing a a One Punch Man crossover. I recognize him anywhere. Yeah, I recognize him anywhere. That's definitely a One Punch Man fucking crossover. Am I not cooking, bro? I've been getting all of these references. They slick. They trying to put him inside of this game, knowing that One Punch Man's actual fucking game flopped super heavy. Seven Deadly Sins, man. Look what y'all did to my goat. He had the world on fire when he first came out. But then the anime just went into something it shouldn't be. Also, Seven Deadly Sins, the last game that they had was garbage. I mean, like, literally the last game they had was absolute dookie juice. If this game is actually genuinely clean, I will play it. You're not showing me gameplay though, and that's what worries me. Bro, compared to the last one, every game looks like a fucking masterpiece. Y'all have no voice acting in the game so far? Okay. They got me enough to write it down. Seven Deadly Sins. See, that's another thing. As I've gotten older, you're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna catch me playing these trash anime games anymore. I gotta play only the good ones. Only the good ones. No release date. I don't even gotta write that down. I already know. I'm gonna be on that.
5.6 is available today.
State of Unreal.
This is a technological showcase set in the
Orlando?
world of The Witcher 4.
I can if it's gonna be a show, I can afford to go to Orlando, Florida. This is just a drive for me. It's just some gas money. I don't mind driving.
That Mongil Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Oh, this just not even halfway over.
Away.
State of Unreal. Everybody trying to have their own game event now.
We altered the course of nature. Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now
Jurassic World.
it is up to
Yep.
us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this
14 hours? It's not. Ain't no way it's a 14-hour drive.
Well, to help life find a way.
I'm about to look that shit up right now.
Hi, I'm Celia.
Okay, it's 11 hours. It's 11-hour drive.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share.
Shovel Knight was so fire. I never fucking beat it, bro. Never beat it, but it's one of those games that I can just keep playing back and just start new games and still have so much fun.
It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island.
She got a nice voice.
A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide.
Okay, I don't understand how this works because, like, I'm not a woman. And I know this is nothing about games. How do clothing like that stay on? Because, like, it looks like what should be on her shoulders and, like, on her collarbone is on her bicep near her elbow. So how is her dress actually staying up?
Classic.
Instantly copying. Instantly copying. Instantly copying. Instantly copying. You got me with the soundtrack alone. I don't even need to see more. Just show me the name. If you think I'm not going to be sitting here playing this game on the couch while my wife watches shit, you don't know me, bro. This is like peak playing Pokemon type era game, bro. Like, I will just sit down while everybody else is doing shit and just be sucked in to my own miniature console. Mina the Hollower. Oh yeah, I gotta write that shit down. Mina the Hollower. And coming out on fuck, what's it called? Halloween. Oct 31st. This shit sucks though. Demos on Steam. I don't have a Steam Deck, which means I can't play this outside of like on my computer. I should get a Steam Deck, but like, you know, or an ROG Ally. I really want one.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done
Demo on Steam now.
Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well,
2 games.
Let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy.
Yeah, I know.
You're reading this.
My October's alone. October and November's are always stacked for me. You know why? Because I got my older sister's birthday on the 27th. I got my mom's birthday on the 23rd. I have another special date on the 23rd now. And then I also have in November my aunt's birthday. And then I have my older sister's birthday. I got 5 events back to back to back.
It means 3
And then there's
things.
Halloween.
Number 1, you're killing it at the fest.
And then there's also like, dang, October season. Kenja should really be focusing on more scary / like that type of vibe content and put that out during October. I hear what you're saying. You're right. I'm thinking of an idea that might work for that time. I also don't know from now till then what other like scary-ish type creepy vibe games will come out in October and or November, because like I don't know, people be doing Shocktober or some shit like that, or what's the November like spooky thing that's called? I can't remember what it's called, but like is, you know, they try to like say another word to work for it, but I know October and November people just be wanting a bunch of horror shit on the channel.
With your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma,
VR.
wait. All right.
What? Are you serious? The last Deadpool game we got was for the PS2. Hell yeah. Well, hold on. Because some niggas don't know what I'm talking about right now. Some niggas don't know what I'm talking about. Deadpool. Oh, okay, hold on. It's not fucking typing. Can I type? There we go. PS3? Was it PS3 or PS2? Can't remember. It was PS3. When did this game come out? PS3. They did a PS4 port. Came out 2013. Yeah. Yup. I fucking knew it, bro. This game was so fucking gas. It was hilarious as shit too. It made no sense as well. Like, he could just fucking teleport as his fast way of getting around. Because, just cuz. Literally just cuz. And they explained it in the game, too.
Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of
single-handedly
and wonder.
This and Thief are gonna be the two greatest VR games.
You'll care for exotic pets.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the
Oh,
hell?
you know, the Batman game is also really good on VR.
Shit. I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
Now we just need to get we need to get cross-platform VR games.
Dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit. Craving Korean barbecue. Is that weird? Oh.
Well, they got a cool MetaQuest got a cool fucking VR shit. You know, they got Batman and Deadpool. Again, my thing is, when it comes to VR, you have to have, like, they're doing the same shit with fucking consoles, bro. That is not the play. Just make VR a standalone platform in itself. Like, you can have different brands of VR, but just make the game a VR game. Don't make it a fucking VR, this platform of VR exclusive. That shit gets so whack, bro. It's so fucking whack. It's so goddamn whack. Because now, if I want to get the PSVR 2, because the PSVR 2 has a bunch of really big bangers on it. You got Resident Evil Village. You got Resident Evil 7. You have the Horizon game. Then you have, I don't even know, a whole catalog of fucking amazing games that are in VR for PlayStation VR 2. And then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, if you want to play Deadpool and or this next Arkham game inside, and it's a part of the Arkham verse that takes place basically before or like right after Arkham Origins. Yeah, you have to also have a MetaQuest. So PSVR, which is already $400 or $500, and then MetaQuest, another $400 or $500. You see the problem? It's the same shit that goes on with consoles. That's why crossplay was invented. But this is VR. Just make the thing available on all VRs, bro. I'm tired of that shit. But I'm still gonna write that down. I'm not gonna get a MetaQuest, but I'm still gonna write it down just in case one day. Deadpool VR. Only on Meta. Quest 3 specifically. And in 3S.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Next Dying Light expansion, or is this like a whole standalone game? Shout out Techland.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
Damn, bro, Techland made such an amazing first Dead Island, bro.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I gotta get into the Dying Light series. I'm more of a Dead Island fan, because I know it's like a little bit more arcade-like. And again, it was their first IP for the zombie-like genre. And then Techland decided to give it away because they wanted to focus more on a realistic experience in parkour shit, which is when Dead Dying Light was invented. I know the history behind it all. And I've played the first game. I just didn't enjoy the first game. And I wasn't that big of a fan of the second game. But I didn't like give it a chance, you know? I kind of went in there just like hating on it already. Okay, cool.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
I also want some friends I can play the series with. Watch more on the 6th. I mean, that's...
There's the big news.
Is that not today?
Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven Dinosaur and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
It plays like teenage memories. Hold on.
Getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Okay, hold on. Y'all trying to copy? It look like y'all trying to copy Lost Records.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
I don't even know what my greatest hits are. Playing SmackDown versus Raw. Uncle KL, just chilling.
Like no other.
Greatest hits, first season of SAO, actually believing that by the time 2025 actually came, we would be in an immersive VR.
Before school's out forever.
Greatest hits, chilling with my cousin.
And with the soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night.
First time playing Devil May Cry series.
And The Cure.
Uncharted series. Yeah, my greatest hits are kind of lame. First time I watched Toy Story, oh, that shit was so tough.
Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Watching Mighty Joe Young and shit on the fucking VH. Stop it, bro.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony.
Yeah, y'all remember that old MMO Onigiri?
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment?
This looks adorable. I'm playing it. Show me gameplay first, actually.
There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
Okay, good voice acting.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
You know why I don't mind these types of games? Outside of obviously growing up on these types of games, do y'all fucking remember this old ass Yu Yu Hakusho fucking game on Game Boy? I no-lifed the ever living fuck out of this game. I want this game again. Remaster this, please. Somebody. Remaster this game. Put it on consoles. Fuck, it's a Nintendo game though. I know fucking Nintendo not gonna do that. But please. I've been looking for my fix of Yu Yu Hakusho in a game for so goddamn long, bro. I always find a way to bring it up. I need another Yu Yu Hakusho game. How is Yu Yu Hakusho gonna have the most dripped out characters in all of anime history I'm looking at both Hiei, Kurama, fucking Yusuke, Kuwabara on the right day. Come on, man. Like, I'm gonna find a way to bring it up. I needed a remake. Y'all making all these old school, y'all making all these new games that are playing like old school games. Just give me another Yu Yu Hakusho game, please. That's all I ask.
Savor each moment.
This should look cool.
Get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world.
This shit looks so adorable. What's this called? I'm gonna play it just for the experience.
Filled with hope.
What's it called?
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
That's a lot. Hold on, give me a sec. That's gonna take up like this whole line of paper. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. Sep 19th.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai.
I'ma have to learn to play it just for Yu Yu Hakusho.
Classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat.
Action beat 'em up. Come on.
This is Axe of Blood.
Axe of Blood. I'm gonna give it a chance just because it's a first timer. I love giving new studios a chance. Axe of Blood.
Just names on the wall.
When does this come out?
The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Okay, Yakuza-like vibes. Not Yakuza-like vibes. You know the vibes I'm getting? A game that I've still yet to beat because it beat my fucking ass so much. I'm talking about Sifu. This shit's giving me Sifu vibes. Animations is not bad for 9 people working on this. Okay. I'll fuck around and create a game myself. Hold on. You never know. With ChatGPT around, it might just be you and yourself, and you just create the code. You never know. Oh, bro, this is so Sifu vibes. If that wasn't the most Dead Rising freaking boss cutscene I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Release date? Okay, summer 2025. 26, I mean, excuse me.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Universal. Hold on. That shit was hitting different. Hold on, let me hear that again. Oh! They cooking! Skullgirls? Not Skullgirls? I don't know. What is this? Scott. Say it ain't so. My nigga, yo, my goat is back. My goat's back. Release date. Release date. My goat's back. My fucking goat's back. My goat's back. What release date? Release date. Stop playing with. Show me the release date, bro. I don't even need to see all of this anymore, bro. Just show me the release date. Scott Pilgrim EX. EX. Wait, what did it say? Fucking pussy ass bullshit. Coming in the fucking 2020. Fucking.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right,
shout out that nigga Brian Lee. You're a goat.
First, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
I'm tired of these people not dropping their games the day the time that they release shit.
Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you.
Okay.
Things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness.
Y'all could have like made a little animation for it. Too much work. Not in the budget. I've been hearing a lot about the First Descendant. Was gonna play that, but then I thought, damn, I got nobody to play this with. This must be a super popular song, like in movie composers' catalogs, because I swear this is used for so many TV show trailers. I've never heard the actual song.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
It's okay.
On something that's simply harder.
Oh,
scum.
Shit. This looks like a game that is literally made for streamers.
Your hard just got harder.
Damn right it did. Mind's Eye. I still want to see more about this game. The thing is I trust IO Interactive. I might be biased in saying this. Me and IO Interactive are like that, bro. They gave me Hitman 3 for free. Twice. And it didn't even matter, bro. I still bought the game. Like, I fucks with IO Interactive because I fucks with the Hitman series. And to me, IO Interactive has not put out a bad game in like the last 7 years, basically. So I got complete trust with them. And I actually feel like I would end up getting this game for free some way or another. I don't know how. Probably just through my connections with them and shit. I just have full faith in IO Interactive, and that is the only thing that's keeping my interest inside this game. Because I'm gonna be honest, the first trailer was not it.
What are you doing here?
And they're cooking. They're dropping a 007 game as well. I forgot the release date, but they released that yesterday.
Come with me.
Or no, Thursday. Their faces.
First, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
How many people actually know the name to this song? How many people actually know the name to this song? So many people hear this song and they just don't know where it comes from. This is the OG. I know my shit, bro. This song came out in 2001. Mad World. Featuring Gary. That's my real name. Jules. Obviously, Jules is not my actual last name. Yeah. You know, they always find a remix version to put out somewhere. And you know what else? It was the most odd and strange thing. They decided to put that song as the trailer for an old Gears of War game. I think it was Gears of War 2 or 3. Didn't fit with the theme at all.
Keep your lens speed on. I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out.
Shout out IO actually.
I'll be seeing you around.
Like IO Interactive actually experimenting, because they've not really put out, I mean, they've got the Hitman series down packed. They're good at that like, you know, stealth combat down and stealth scenarios. So it's cool to see them going out for like this big open world GTA like game, and then also doing another stealth like encounter, but more action. I've been seeing them take risk with action. June 10th. Okay, hold on, that's really soon. Is it saying June 10th is when we can pre-order the game? Or is they saying June 10th is when the game comes out? I'm gonna put it down. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm interested. But again, mostly interested because it's IO Interactive, and I have trust in them. Hold on, my pen isn't working. Just give me a minute. I'll get it to work. What's funny is even if this doesn't work, I have a bunch of pens behind me. Oh, there we go. Mind's Eye, June 10th, said. It's not as dark as I would like it. Damn, okay. None of my pens want to work? Oh, I know my trusty here, skinny pen. I feel like every person has that one pen they know will always work no matter what. That's what this pen is for me. Yep. You can have the pen for like years and it still always always works. Mind's Eye, June 10th. I just have faith. Trust in pixie dust. A couple more seconds. Oh! Hell yeah, bro.
I'm Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside.
Hey man, I love you, man.
June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
Okay. I'm telling you, I was trying to make some bread.
Revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2020.
In the nah. I gotta put y'all. I gotta put y'all on. I gotta put y'all on for those that don't know. I have to put y'all on for those that don't know. 007. Everything or Nothing. This game was so damn tough. This game was so. I gotta put y'all on, bro. I gotta put y'all on. Oh, no! I love this intro. This was my favorite 007 game growing up. I know everybody loved GoldenEye. I love GoldenEye too. But this one was so fun to me. Race, love, race, love, without a blade. Everything or nothing in the everything or nothing at all. This shit hit. God, nothing. Bro, I don't care what you say. This is the greatest fucking. It's the greatest.
26. But we want to make the way.
It's the greatest freaking 007 game.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Say it ain't so. I know that map. I go crazy on. No. Is this a new map? New map.
Target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre. A
What?
mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient and she likes it.
Yo!
I don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card.
Yo!
Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Yeah. When is that? When is that coming out?
There you
June.
have it. Hitman and 007 are coming.
It's right now.
Le Chiffre.
What can I say? About to get that shit right now. Matter of fact.
There you you have it. Hitman and
I'm
007 are
we'll see.
coming together in a very unexpected way.
See if I can get a sponsorship
We
real
know
quick.
our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at
Oh
Summer
my
Game Fest,
gosh,
please
bro.
welcome the great Mads
We're cooking.
Mikkelsen.
We're cooking. We're cooking.
Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest.
Hey, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry.
47's next target as
Don't
the
so you know.
we know from
Get no.
Casino Royale.
Get no.
That's it.
You know.
And, you know, this is
no ads.
I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me.
Bro, it's so surreal seeing him.
A chance to step into the shoes of the Schiffer once again. I did not.
So surreal.
But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant man-handling guy on the desk. He's visceral.
No. Then you say you have to roll a 20. Roll a 20 to sub. It's always fun when you can have like good jest and fun in it.
We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
What? They don't have a very different set of skills. James Bond just has more tools.
He's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot. It's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a
This is so fucking cool, bruh.
We built the mission to allow several parts unexpected.
I'm like, the reason I'm smiling so heavy is because I'm just thinking in my head, I need to hit up my dad, like my actual biological father, because I've been getting really closer with him, and like I bought him Hitman because we used to play Hitman when I was like a child. Again, don't remember specifics. I just remember Hitman was a part of my life when I was a kid. And obviously, IO Interactive took that and they remade the first 3 games in their own way and shit. Like, well, they made more than that. They made like 4 or 5 different Hitman games. And it's not obviously the same developers from the old freaking PC version games and PlayStation 1 games. So he's been doing lots of mods and stuff because he has it on PC and he just loves to do that. Mods, cheat codes, you know, we come from that era. I know he's going to flip when he finds, because he's just as big of a fan of 007.
Expected characters, appearances, and even
I'm just like, dang, I just want to let him know.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Hell freaking yeah,
For
bro.
only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right.
Well, I'm on that, bro. I'm on that.
For Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it.
I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm on that.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight
okay,
Lego
new party
fans,
game.
made with over 1 million Lego bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for Lego Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
Okay.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
So Mario Party.
By evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
Yeah, no, for real. Nintendo just doing too much. This is literally Mario Party. Same exact games with a little bit different spin.
Whoa, that's a lot.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Does anybody get that reference? Anything? Anybody get that reference? I get it. Does anybody get that reference? It's a reference to Cat in the Hat, the live action movie for Cat in the Hat, where they had a little bit where they were saying anything. Look, I'll show y'all. It's cool. It's cool. Anything?
So, kiddo, what do you want to do for fun?
I want to make cupcakes.
Cupcakes? Oh, yeah! To the kitchen!
Live from the kitchen, the following is a confidential announcement for astounding products.
Hi! About his astounding product for now. I know I do. To the amazing Cupcakeinator kitchen.
Cupcakeinator.
Did you say anything? Anything you have in the kitchen. Wait a minute, did you really make cupcakes out of anything that you have in the kitchen? Wait a minute, did you say anything? Anything.
Anything? Anything.
Anything. Anything. I'll get you, and I'll look like a bloody accident. Anything. Now, let's see. Take off the lid.
Bruh.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab.
Oh, shit, bro. Nah, bro. I'm playing this game just because they did that.
Anything? Anything? Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab. A mythical king cobra. Or Master Wu smashing a brain.
Those were literally just on screen.
Wow.
What's this called? Lego something. It's a Lego party game. Fuck yeah, bro. Lego party.
Whoa,
2025 on it.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships ventured into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact.
I'll get
The game
you.
is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Wild game. I really like the way it looks.
Reactor overload.
Yeah, I already like the way it looks. It said beta or demo when next week. Game come out July something 25th.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is
It kind of has that high on life or something art style.
Is that the artifact?
That had the voice actor for Rick and Morty.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Yeah, I'd definitely play this. Definitely a stream game. Open beta, there it is. Open beta. June 9th to 16th. This is the type of game that if I get too much in my head, I'm literally not going to end up playing this game. But if I don't let it get in my head, I'm just going to play it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When does the game come out? I know it says open beta. Didn't he say the game comes out July something? When? Oh, let me go back. I know this nigga said the game comes out July something.
PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's launch on July 24th.
24th. July 24th. Full release.
Now their ship is
Oh, I'm planning on trying to get the Final Fantasy set. But, I mean, there's a lot of shit in the Final Fantasy set. There's a lot of shit in every Magic set, but the thing about the Final Fantasy set is it's super fucking expensive. Way more expensive than normally. I mean, Tarkir was really expensive, the last set that dropped, but it's not this expensive.
Next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
I forgot about Day of the Devs.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals.
Oh, I like this
buried with a
music
seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight.
Okay, I feel like we're watching a movie together. Yo, what is with so many of these games coming out? Co-op?
Should you fall, pray the vulture.
Yo, you know another reason why I like these games? Black Ops. I used to play Dead Ops Arcade so much with friends. It's crazy. I have hundreds of PlayStation friends. Don't talk to any of them anymore.
Just consume you before the blight does.
Ah, fuck, it's on Steam. Shit, bro. I'm not gonna write it down because it's on Steam, but it looked like a game I'd definitely check out.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new
action horror game. Got it. Yep. I don't need to hear anything else.
New team of 50 with founders
We could skip
Canada
if you want.
Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Yeah, no, I'll play it. You got me. Team Clout. You just got it. You got clout just now. Is this ill? Or are we really playing Parasite? The way that hand looked, that shit look like Parasite. Fun fact, Parasite was one of the first animes I learned to play the ending theme song to on piano. The first anime I learned to play a theme song to on piano was Tokyo Ghoul. Oh yeah, of course I said say less. So again, I will reiterate this so everybody understands. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna full screen this so that way I can post this shit as a short later. I'm so tired of people recommending me to play horror games and it's just a walking simulator. Please do not come in my comment section. Don't come in my mentions. Don't meet me in person and say, bro, you should play X game. If X game is me just walking places and jump scares happening, it's unfun to me. Give me a weapon, allow me to fight back, even if I'm not overly powerful. You know why games like Resident Evil are so damn successful? It's because they literally created a genre of horror that was never seen before, called survival horror, action horror. Those games are the best horror games for me because, yes, I enjoy the thrill of being scared. I don't want the entire game to just be walking. Like Visage is cool. It's a great game. I like watching Visage on YouTube. I don't like playing it though. That's the thing. That's the type of person I am. I get the perspective of somebody that might want me to play it. It's not fun for me to play. You're going to have to go to like a Dashi or a Corey Kenshin or somebody else. I like to play the game. I don't like to just move my thumbstick up and hide. I don't like to just WSAD and hide. If I'm playing the game, I want to fucking play the game. I mean, hate on me all you want, but I even think the game Stray, where you just played as a cat, was more immersive in the way that you actually could control and play the game than a lot of these walking simulator horror games. It just is. And I'm probably never going to play a body cam horror game. Nah. Just nah. Them shits is built different. I'm not that guy. yeah. Don't even meet me in person. This looks like I can fight back. I can have a good time. It's also what made Resident Evil 7 so good. Yes, they included all that walking simulator type, like, oh, it's super scary, you can't do anything. But they still gave you weapons, and eventually you could still fight. That's what I'm saying. The first person shit works. Just let me fight back. That's all I'm asking. It's not like it gets rid of the scare. It just makes me feel like I'm doing something. Oh, classic. Go for the knees. See, look, go for the knees. Then you come up to him with a knife and then you right in the head. That's a classic right there. That's a classic. That's how you always save ammo. It's a classic. Is this open world? It's just, this shit seems huge. Probably as big as maybe like Resident Evil Village. Now, hold on now. Am I the only one that sees the ILL similarly to the way that Village did their ILL for Village? Like, because it looked a little similar. You're not gonna tell me they're not taking some inspiration right now. Like look at them. They're walking like the mold right now. This is 100% taken from Village. And well, nah, I would say yeah, just Village. And what was it? It wasn't Demetros. It was and it wasn't Moreau. What's the puppet lady's name? Beneviento. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got better with my pronunciation. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing. I told you I do this. Give me some time. It's gonna come back. Beneviento. Look like a Resident Evil clone in a sense. Holy shit. Holy shit. No release date. Ah, y'all whack, bro. Y'all rack. No release date. No info. I'll just put that down. Y'all whack for that.
Babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters.
Not from me. Not from me. Mechs, I'm letting you know now. I'm gonna be uninterested. There's not a mech anime in the world that can get me interested except High School DxD, bro. Cause I didn't even know that shit was mech. I do not fuck with mech shit. And the only reason I don't mess with mech shit is because it just feels disconnecting for me. Gundams, design-wise, look great. Anime-wise, has some fire moments. I know I'm probably gonna get shit on for that. I just don't think they're good anime. Like, I like to, like, if there's fighting going on, I like when the character's actually doing the fighting. You feel me? I know it's strange because I like characters like Iron Man and shit, but it just feels more involved with Iron Man. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird in saying that. I don't like mech shit. It has nothing to do with the robots themselves. If they had their own lives or some shit, cool. But like, it's just a person controlling a robot suit. I can't get into that shit. So I don't even need to see the rest of this. I'm not gonna play it. Not interested.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Little Nightmares. Basically, Little Nightmares.
Mechanicals approaching.
Okay, never mind. Not Little Nightmares. I'ma say it again. 8 people worked on this game. I guarantee you those 8 people didn't spend $100 million to get their game to look as clean as I'm looking at it right now. Stop spending so much money on your goddamn games and wondering why every game is a flop. I promise you, your games aren't actual flops. They're just not selling what you think you need to sell to recoup your fucking amount of money. This is, in case anybody doesn't know, this is how it works when it comes to putting anything out that's like a massive product. And I say this from somebody that puts out albums and music. If I spend on a movie, for example, if I spend $30 million in hiring the actors, the directors, and whatever, that's the movie budget. Okay, that's $30 million for the movie budget. The visual effects, all of that. The constant cutting and editing and all that. Then there's another maybe $5 to $10 million that's into marketing. So now you're anywhere from 35 to 40 million in, right? And then after marketing, you have to pay for physical copies of your shit to be in there. So let's just say that's another few million. So let's just say at this point, you probably like 45, 50 million deep. Then it hits box office. For you to recoup, you can't just sell $50 million worth of ticket sales. You can't do that. You have to sell 3 times amount of money to actually make profit. Not twice, not exact. You have to sell 3 times as much as what the... If you say, I spent $50 million on this movie, you have to sell $150 million worth of money for it to be an actual profit. So that also relates towards video games. When you sell video games and you say we spent $100 million on creating the game, that's separate from marketing. You tell me how many games do they have to sell when games are selling for $60, $70, potentially $80 base copies? Yeah, it's no wonder every AAA game is a fucking flop. They're not flopping. They're selling to their audience. They're just spending too much goddamn money. So they have to shut down studios and they have to fire excellent talent because niggas don't know how to take a pay cut. Like, how much money you fucking need, bro? Give me a smooth $1 million, I'm good. You're like, oh, well, what, you gonna be working over 3 years or something? Okay, give me $1 million for 3 years of the game's development cycle. 4 years, 5 years. That's still a lot of money. You break it down. What's $1 million divided by fucking 7 years or 5 years or 3 years creating a game? That's still a good budget. Just for you as a manager. And then you say, okay, I'm gonna spread out maybe like 2 or 3 million between all the employees. Cool. And then you're like, okay, I want to spend maybe like another $1 million on just effects and fine-tuning thing. That turns $100 million into fucking $5 million that you spent on your game. You get your loans, investment people, and whatever. Cool. You don't always need to make more money. Like come on. How much is enough? You got these fucking game directors that are recouping $30 million contracts, $50 million contracts. Nigga, you're not the A-list actor being voiced. You're helping direct the game. Take a pay cut, bro. Goddamn. Because then next thing you know, you can be like, yeah, I got my pay cut, but I'm shutting down my studio next week. Like, come on, dog. Nah, they're all fucking flops.
We must now face a stark reality.
Damn near. Like y'all think I'm joking with this. Yeah, the God of War 2018 game costed $200 million to create. Almost $250 million. Let that sink in. A video game took $200 million to create. And you're telling me this shit right here, just visually and effects wise, and probably a team of people to like test it out. 8 people. And I guarantee you these 8 people didn't spend $200 million. And their game looks better. I didn't say it plays better. I don't say it's a better story. I said visually alone, it looks better than God of War 2018. Visually, this looks better than God of War Ragnarok. This was made by 8 people. What's the excuse? It's the higher ups taking huge pay. And then outside of higher ups taking huge pay, you got people that are over here renting out ginormous studios to do motion capture and shit. I get there are lots of things that are expensive, but $200 million expensive, bro? $200 million expensive? That's fucking insane. It's just fucking insane.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
I'm getting huge It's a Bug Life vibes.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
This is like Bug's Life mixed with Blue People Avatar. I still don't like that James Cameron wanted to take Avatar as a name.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Is it what I'm thinking in my head?
Happy birthday.
It is. Isn't that fucking crazy? I immediately thought in my head Resident Evil. I'm the GOAT, bro. I'm the goddamn GOAT. Also, shout out Capcom for finally having Resident Evil 2 and 3 get released on PlayStation Classics. Thank you. Now I can go and play my favorite game, one of my favorite games of all time, the original fucking Resident Evil 3, that I hardly even remember playing as a kid, but I do remember having the PlayStation 1 demo disc. And yeah, I just, damn. You want to talk about playing classics? Yeah. Last month, I was playing Siphon Filter. How many people know about Siphon Filter? The second game, so goated. The way it starts off on the snow area. Stop. Niggas don't know Siphon Filter. The first game, hold on, I said the second game starts off really fire in the first level. The first game, you know, the whole city map, and then you go underground, and then you're like in the train tracks. Stop, bro. Niggas don't know about no Siphon Filter.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
She is such a professional.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。
You heard that? You heard that? They don't call it Resident Evil. They say Biohazard. Because that's the original name of the Resident Evil franchise. Listen.
皆様のおかげでバイオハザード30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
WWE 2K.
Let's rumble.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off this. Oh. Never mind. I'm sorry. I acted too quickly.
Street Fighter 6.
Cool. Still think Street Fighter 4 and 3 are much better games than 6. Hey. Oh. Yo, hold up, you know that we grooving, doing what we can, yeah, you know that I'm in it. Doing whatever I can, I'ma spin it. Saying they cool, but these niggas not into it. I'm into it, yeah, I've been into it. I'm immersive with my games, doing what I want. Now I'm getting on my games, getting buffed up, getting lucked up. I'm a samurai way I get arched up. Talking all that shit, man, you really think I give no fucks? Yeah, nah, hold up, go back, hold up. That was a vibe. That was a last flag. We on that. That just looked like a good time. Hey. Yeah. Alejandro. He the soldier for real. Shooting bazookas. It's not gonna go that well. Got a shotgun and that shit go black. Doing what I can, yeah, my baby girl. You know she fat with the afro. Got a lumberjack and that shit go fro. Man, I feel like I'm Kratos. Hey. Okay, change the vibes up. What kind of game is this? Battle Royale? Multiplayer type shit? I'm getting like TF2 vibes at the same time too. Team Fortress 2? Okay. Okay. When is this available? Abilities?
Adios.
Waiting room. Oh, she look cool. She look cool. This one right here. She look cool. Hold on. My camera's covering it up. Hold on. I got you. You look cool. Cam. Here we go. Yep, right here. She look cool. This one. The black hair, spiky shoulder. Yeah, she look cool as fuck.
Wish list now.
Damn, just wish list? You can't drop that heat and not tell me when you gonna come out with it.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China.
Yep, on that already.
Wu-tang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. It's already wish list on my PlayStation.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted?
I said off the first time I seen this trailer.
Fate is all set in stone.
I said I'm on this.
You can't change how it ends.
I'm on it. Looks just as good as before. I'm gonna use this moment, make my thumbnail. I know I'm gonna upload this shit as soon as this thing's done. I don't know how much further we got, but it don't even matter.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
God damn, this is gonna be a good game. It's gonna be such a good game. And she got the cool outfits out. We got Brass Lion.
Gotta rescue mom. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jill, find Method, find Rico, find Kevin, find
Def Jam? Wu-Tang Clan? That's Wu-Tang. Don't hit me with some hip-hop shit. You know I know my Wu-Tang. Come on now. Bro didn't spend so much time on Black
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Hip-hop classics. Since when did Wu-Tang get a fucking... Yeah, I gotta get that. But I'd feel dirty if I didn't get this. Yeah, no. Rise of the we gotta get that. Yeah, fuck y'all talking about, bro. I gotta get this. I gotta get my music in some of these trailers and shit. I have some new shit that I've been working on for a minute. Damn. No console release. All right. No console release. That's crazy. Wish list. Got you. Yeah, it could get console.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP or...
I'm not trying to be mean. She got a long ass neck.
Weekend long.
I don't know if it's just the camera angle. It looked like she got a long ass neck. Like again, not trying to be mean, but my head space is like you got a video game that kind of stretches out because of a glitch or some shit.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about this game.
Adaptability, their greatest weakness. Me.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen someone talk about Guild Wars.
My story is yours.
But what about his story? I know that was corny. Hey, whoa. This is Genshin. Yeah, Mon girl. Oh, Star Dive? Never mind. Nut Marble. Hey. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Wuthering Waves. Okay, cool. The cutout. Fire.
You're never gonna guess what happened.
Boo. Don't fuck with the Switch.
Johnny Silverhand.
Boo.
Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action.
Oh, what? We got a Kenja game? What? Yo, look at that. Look. I didn't know they had a
Throwing
Kenja
back
game. Look at
to
this.
Classic animation style.
Uh-huh, classic.
Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action.
Man, that's
roguelike.
tough. Didn't know I had a
Into the
game.
Unwell.
Got me off the fucking off the music. Woo! Animation style clean, getting Raymond vibes. Also, obviously getting some old some dark, depressing 30s cartoons.
Another relapse, huh?
Hey, yo, is this not like some old Tom and Jerry, like... Hey, that got nothing to do with my finances, though. Oh.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
I be making shit happen. I be making shit work. I'm good at making things work. That's all that is. I'm extremely stressed out about my special occasion. Give me a name. I'm on this.
You still look a little unwell.
Into the Unwell. Damn, long ass name. Into the Unwell. Closed beta on Steam. Got you. Wish list. Closed beta on Steam. On Steam.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder.
What's
of
up,
1047
Ian? What's
Games.
good?
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And
I hear
20
that.
million of you played with us.
I hear you.
Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something.
At least
much
he's
bigger.
honest. You can't fault him
Splitgate
for being
Battle Royale
honest.
launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Say less. Say less. Splitgate 2 Battle. Hold on. Splitgate 2 Battle Royale. Now. Yup. Put now next to it. You hear that one more time?
Much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
I didn't know we was cussing over here, but like, hey, I fucking agree with it.
Just look at that mortar placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop and you can't catch.
Just don't have it cut off, bro. Put a lot of effort into this. Oh! Hold up! Natural. Yeah, bro, they was not lying when they said Halo. What the fuck? OG Halo too. Oh, they got some classic songs in here while they imitating a classic game.
Last man standing. Victory. This is Split Game.
Hey, got my thumbnail done too.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Upload that thumbnail to my Google Drive. Okay, what we looking at? $1943. This reminds me of the one area in Fallout 4. I can't remember the name of the bar or the store. I'm trying to so hard right now. But there's a lady there and she be singing her heart out. She got the best songs in Fallout 4. Debatably one of the best areas that has songs in the Fallout franchise. Like New Vegas clearly got the best songs in the entire series, but like there's a place in Fallout 4 where they sing songs that sound like this era. Oh, damn. Wasn't their last game that they made was the dragon, the man? Fuck, I don't know. The cover art was like black and white. Excuse me. Oh.
Got a name?
Ooh. Say that again, bro. Love the voice. Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Damn. Deep ass voice.
Don't I look like one?
You're not?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on.
Don't I look like one?
Right there. Like, fuck. I'm trying to get the shot. Sort of from this angle. I know it's not exact, but he look a little bit like Kaz from the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
Jap then, huh?
More like right here for real. All he need is more blonde hair. Maybe lose the glasses. I don't know. I see it. I can, just random thing. Kind of look like Kaz.
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana.
Excuse me. Stranger than heaven. Sana. That's supposed to be see you later or some shit though. Not well. But what do I know? I've only been trying to study fucking Japanese for like the last 8 years. Stranger in heaven. I like that. Nothing else to go off of? Okay.
We saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and
No
now
info.
the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
Probably.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that.
Yeah, of
but
course.
This one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
Blockbuster?
When I first got a
Insomniac?
glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown
Insomniac?
away by the
Insomniac?
scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision.
Insomniac?
And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply
Insomniac?
honored that we get to share it with the world
Insomniac?
here
Insomniac?
at Summer Game Fest.
Insomniac? I'm scared it's not clicking. Incident. Whoa. Okay, what kind of, hold on, let's go back. What kind of game? Silent Hill? Not Silent Hill. No, come on, Kenja, think. What could this be? She over in her desk like she fucking light. Is it light? I be getting them confused, bro. No.
Grace.
Light Yagami is the other. It's L.
Grace.
Grace.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Don't disappoint me. Fuck. Well, I already know it's not like Insomniac.
What you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Put down so many games.
Your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know.
Grace?
Where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years.
Wait.
Face the past.
Wait.
Grace.
Wait. Is this what I fucking think it is? Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is?
Stay close.
They're coming. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Okay. It's not panning out the way. What is this? It's not clicking. What? Is it? Oh! 27th? Nah. Nah. I wasn't ready. Go back. I wasn't ready. Oh my gosh.
They're coming. I know now that
Oh, we're locking in. We're streaming it, of course. We're locking in, bro. And I'm gonna have all y'all pissed off and mad at me, just like y'all was when I played the RE4 remake. Y'all gonna be hating on me live stream. I don't give a damn, bro.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Like, she kept saying Grace. I'm like,
Everyone's gone.
in my head, I'm like, did she change her name? What? Grace? Is this the little girl? No, that was Shirley. That was Shirley. Who the hell is Grace? Just new character? I don't remember. Or an old character I don't remember. Or is she a new character? That's Raccoon PD. Oh my gosh. Impeccable. They can't miss. 27th, they can't miss, bro. They can't miss. They literally can't miss. They can't miss. They literally cannot miss. They can't miss. Capcom. Yeah, fucking can't miss. I can't miss. I can't miss. I fucking can't miss. Is her mom from No, she's not from Veronica, is she? Fuck, bro. I gotta brush up on my Resident Evil shit, bro. Oh my god, this is so aggravating. Cause I know Resident Evil, bro. I know it. I know. Outbreak. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Some of those middle games I didn't play. I'm gonna be honest. Some of them I didn't play. I do remember Outbreak a little bit. I don't remember beating it though. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, bro. We got Resident Evil 27th? All of next year's March is gonna be Resident Evil. And they came with a release date. That's how you put out a trailer. That's how you put out a trailer. This one is gonna be fully freaking because when I tried to play 8, I wasn't in my bag like I was now in content. That whole shit's being streamed, bro.
Fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday,
gosh.
August 19th.
It's fucking Gamescom, bro. They want me to go to Germany to play the game, bro. Fucking gosh.
Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
It doesn't look like a bold shift to me.
Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement.
It doesn't look like a bold shift to me.
Surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Thank you, Lucy James. Thank you, Lucy James. You did an awesome job.
Good job.
I'm sorry about saying anything about your neck. You did a fantastic job.
Believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com.
Is there more Summer Game Fest to come?
Thanks so much, everyone.
Sorry. I'm getting excited.
Up next, with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games.
I know.
Today.
I actually
Thanks so
get
much,
to
everyone.
be live for that. We get to see it
Lucy.
together
Great job co-hosting. All right,
because it's a
that's gonna do it
Sunday.
for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Oh my gosh. Gamescom. Wait, is Gamescom having a live event August 19th? What's going on August 19th? Of course these bitches want to fucking do something on a Tuesday, bro. You serious? August 19th, a Tuesday? Damn.
as a surfer.
Is there anything within the day, the last shit?
Presence.
Oh, well, hold on. Hold on. I seen something about that Marvel shit. I gotta see that. Hold up. I gotta see something about that Marvel. Hold on. Yup, right here. Is it? No.
A tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful combos and unique strategies.
Oh my gosh. I can't fucking wait. Yeah.
And they're set to deliver again with Marvel Comic Invasion.
I need to see more about this Comic Invasions.
We are part of Tribute Games from Montreal, Canada, and are currently working on Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a retro-inspired beat-em-up.
Marvel is eating this year.
When Annihilus launches an attack across the galaxy, it's up to 15 Marvel superheroes to save the day.
So far, we've announced Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine, Storm, Nova, Philippians.
Correction, Venom is not a superhero. He is an anti-hero. He's not a superhero.
Wolverine,
You said you have 15 superheroes that can go against him. Just saying. I'm pretty picky on that shit.
Nova, Philippians.
And we've just revealed that Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk are joining the fight.
Each heroes have been designed.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be playing with She-Hulk, bro.
Some of them can take on airborne enemies, while others can deal devastating damage closer to the ground.
We also introduced an exciting mechanic.
I actually enjoyed her TV show too. I know everybody else was hating on it. I fucked with it. I just didn't like the ending. Like the last 2-3 episodes I didn't like.
Created iconic Marvel settings such as the mutant.
Dang, don't he kind of look a little bit like Uncle KO? Just like a little bit. He look like a little bit. Just a little bit.
We recreated iconic Marvel settings such as the mutant heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus a thrilling roster of legendary locations across the cosmos. We had a lot of fun inserting fan-favorite references for you to find out in the background, so keep a lookout.
As devoted fans of the Marvel Universe, we saw this project as a huge honor and a great opportunity to celebrate our childhood's fondest memories. Who knew that the countless...
Oh my gosh, that Wolverine is calling my freaking name.
Bring us here today.
We hope that Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a true love letter to all fans who grew up with the Marvel Universe.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion is coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
And now for something of a moodier persuasion. A horror fantasy life sim, co-directed by the pixel artist from Select.
Nah, I'm sorry. I don't care right now. Let's see more Marvel shit. Is there any more Marvel shit? Is there any more Resident Evil shit, matter of fact? Come on. You gotta tell me. No more? And bruh. I gotta say what an event this was. This shit was fantastic. I absolutely vibed with this shit. Oh my gosh. And to think we have the Xbox Games Showcase next. Yeah, this was a vibe. I appreciate anybody that came through and just vibed with me. Thank you. Even the lurkers, because I seen, the number kind of going up and down with the lurking and stuff. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm not sorry. This is a long ass reaction. This is what you get on this channel. I like to talk. I like to, just vibe out. I'm just going to post the whole thing, bro. The whole thing. No cuts, no edits. I'm going to just post the whole thing. Sometimes maybe the audio might be cued out because of, YouTube and some of the trailers got like copyright music, but yeah, appreciate anybody that came through. If you enjoyed the vibes, make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe out there. Peace.